Day weekend, and yes, did DeMarco's wife actually cook for him? Did Travis cook for Susan? All of that and so much more. Let's do it. The No Stress Sports Talk Express. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, your Monday afternoon right now.
Yeah.
Nah.
What? You're usually all
Me
fired
and this
up,
dude
ready to
about
go.
to go a little bit. Hold
Well,
on.
what else
You
is
can't
new?
be putting that stuff off
What
the
now?
top.
What happened?
About the cooking stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's
off the
just-
top of the show?
Just
Come
ignore it.
on.
Just ignore
You
it.
know they're listening.
How was your weekend other than that?
Zite.
Just all right?
Zite.
All right.
Zite. It was cool.
By the way, I think that's the first time I ever said I.
Maybe.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Did I get it out in one piece?
Maybe.
Did I
Yeah,
say
you
right?
did
good. You did good.
I pulled it off. All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right. Now you're giving me the face.
I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we
right.
just
How
not
was your
talking about?
Valentine's weekend?
I had a great weekend.
Good. How'd the golf go?
It was, I had a great time. So I drove up to Santa Barbara after our show on Friday. I got to spend some time with my mom and dad on Friday night. Got to check in with them. Played
Nice.
golf on Saturday morning with my dad and my cousin Trevor. Had a great time. Jumped in the car, drove all the way back to Orange County. Had a lovely Valentine's Day dinner with my Valentine. And we came back, had a little wine, watched a little TV. It was great. We had a great
Nice,
night. It was
nice.
very, very successful. Wake up the next day, ready to attack the day, go for my walk, do all this kind of stuff, get ready to go. We decide to get on the bikes again, right? Because we have e-bikes. So very excited. We spend the day. We drive down to ride down to Dana Point. We have a little lunch. We swing back by the beach. We stare at the ocean for 45 minutes. We ran into some friends
Yeah.
and chatted with them down there. And
Therapeutic.
we're riding home, and we're having a great
no.
time. And it's not that bad, but it's also kind of funny. So I'm going up this. We're going away. We'd never gone before. We're kind of going a different way home.
Okay.
Okay. So well, let me back up a little bit.
Unfamiliar.
Yeah, unfamiliar, and it's loose gravel.
Okay.
So, and then right before you
I
kind of
already
get
know.
to where it is, it gets very, very steep.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going along, and because it's loose gravel, I'm not going at a very fast speed because
Maybe.
I'm just making sure that I'm cautious, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, as I'm going this, now all of a sudden the climb starts to get very, very steep. Okay. And I don't have enough momentum on the bike to get up the hill.
Uh-oh.
Okay, these bikes are heavy. You can't just kind of crank them up the hill. You
Uh-oh.
need to have some of the momentum.
Yeah.
And at this point, I've lost all of my momentum. So I'm getting up to this. It's loose gravel, right? The bike starts to basically stop, and now
Oh, no.
I'm rolling backwards on this steep hill, right? So,
Oh no.
well, okay. Let me ask you all. Go around the room. What's the first thing you do if the bike started to roll? You're still sitting on the bike. It starts to roll backwards down the hill. What's the first thing you do?
Try to hit the emergency brake. Yeah.
There you go. Right?
Yeah. Lock
Right.
up
I
the
wouldn't
brakes.
know.
Right. That would have been a better move.
Okay.
I locked up the brake, singular.
Oh.
Just the back brake, and I'm rolling down. Yeah. that.
Evil Knievel.
So the front tire starts coming off the ground.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
coming off, and now I'm like, well, which way do I want to fall? Do I want to fall straight back? Do I want to fall to my left? Because I'm falling at this point. Like
Okay.
it's gravity and physics at this point. I'm not stopping it. It's up, and I'm past the
If I
point of
can
no
pick,
return.
I want to go off to the side.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So I kind of decide I'm going to go to my left. All right. So I kind of try to push the bike out. I'm going down.
Yep.
Keep in mind, I'm on a very, very steep hill. Okay. It's steep.
Is this leaving the beach?
This is more towards my house.
More towards your
this
house,
is
okay.
in my neighborhood. There's a park near my house that has bike trails and stuff on it. So
Okay.
we're kind of cutting through there. And I fall off the bike, and I don't just hit the ground, DeMarco. I roll down the damn hill.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Trav.
Yes.
two full rotations
Oh.
before I finally get my hands down to stop it, but you're kind of running along the gravel.
Yeah.
And Susan,
Anybody else out there?
Susan, but she
Okay.
went up the hill first. She got up, she hit the hill with enough speed, so
Okay.
she went right, and she's a little smaller than me, so the bike's able to maintain
yeah.
more of its speed, all of this stuff. She gets up there, no problem. And the next thing I know, I'm trying to get up before she realizes I'm not behind her anymore, and she comes back, and I'm sprayed out on the damn
You don't
dirt
want her to see
hillside.
you on the ground.
Right, exactly right. Exactly right. So I get up real quick. I get
Yeah.
back on the bike, and now I just have to push it to the top of the hill, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I get up there. The entire right side of my body is covered in dirt and grass and all of this everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she sees you and says
No,
what?
she goes, what happened? I'm like, yeah, nothing. She goes, what happened? I'm like,
Nothing.
I couldn't get the bike up the hill. What do you
Okay.
mean you couldn't get the bike
Don't
up
worry
the hill?
about it.
I said,
Electric.
well, I kind of ran out of momentum and tipped over. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, can we just go home?
Yeah.
Can we just get this over with and go home?
Do you have any breaks in the skin?
I've got no breaks in the skin.
Look at you.
I got a pretty good bruise on my right hip not from the fall, but from the rolling
the
down
roll.
the hill part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
How's your butt?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
No broken bones.
No, I made it.
That's great.
I made
That's
it.
awesome. I
But
wish I could have seen that though.
Look, I'm sure somewhere there's a satellite somewhere that could probably zoom in and find this, but it was terrifying to begin with because
Yeah.
you start rolling back. Like
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's
Everything
going to happen
flashes
next.
through your-
right?
yeah.
I hit the ground. I'm like, okay, I'm going to break my arms.
Are you wearing a helmet?
Yes.
Okay, at least that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that was the only part of my body that didn't hit the ground was
Okay.
my head.
Right.
But I did 2 full rolls
Oh my
down
God.
the hill.
My goodness.
So
my
that's how
goodness.
I wake up this morning and if you kind of take inventory before you put your feet on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
Like, how much is this going to hurt me? It's sore, but I'm all right.
Okay,
That's how I
so
spent my Valentine's Day.
One question. Whose idea was it to go? Okay. Your idea.
Mine.
Why did you why did you go off
Because
course?
I was looking for a new route.
You found it.
I did. I did.
The more
Again,
adrenaline.
You found it.
Guess which way I won't be going ever
You won't
again.
try it again?
That way.
Okay, never
I'll go
again.
down that hill, but I won't go up it.
Up the hill,
It got
okay.
really steep really quickly. I didn't have enough speed.
I haven't fallen off a bike in forever.
Oh, it was not
but that
good.
would be scary,
It was
man.
very, and keep in mind these bikes are not like a bike. They're heavy.
They're heavy.
They're
There's
heavy.
no pedals on this thing?
There's pedals.
You couldn't
but
pedal? Too late?
It's too late.
It's
I
too late.
I didn't
You
have
ran
enough.
out- you ran out- ugh,
I ran
okay.
out of momentum.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed to hit the hill with more speed.
And then, okay, do you have a plan if this happens the next time?
Put it this way: next time I get a hill, we're going up that
You're
hill
gonna
as
hit the hill.
fast
Okay.
as possible.
All right.
Yeah,
Lock the brakes up. I don't know.
and if had I grabbed both brakes, maybe I would have been able to save it. I don't know, but I only grabbed the right brake
Yeah.
and the back tire locked and
Boom.
up and over.
I'm
I went.
impressed that he didn't break anything.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm super
Put it
impressed he
this,
didn't break
had
anything.
I fallen like that 2 years ago, I would not be at work today. I would be badly banged up.
Okay.
But I was able
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I was able to athletically roll out of it slightly better than I would have been able
Oh,
to.
I would love to
Yeah.
have seen that. Wouldn't you have loved to
Oh,
have seen
that
that?
would've been
Yeah,
great.
that would have been great.
You
to
know,
see
like
that.
when something like that happens, you can almost see it happening to yourself. Like you almost have like an out of body, like you see yourself rolling over, and you're embarrassed for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all embarrassment at that point.
It
I mean,
was.
when you start to fall, and like you said, it's gravity and physics at this point.
It's happening.
Okay, the worst you can do, in my opinion, is panic.
Yeah.
Or stiffen up. You
Yeah.
might as well just relax and see what happens.
I did. I guess I got that part right.
Right,
Like
right.
I kind of did one of these, and like I'm gonna hit the ground.
You're
Let me
gonna
just
hit, right.
I knew not to put my hands out because
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
Exactly.
And I kind of rolled into it, and
You taught
Yeah.
me one thing, sir. I do not need to know how to ride a bike.
just don't ride it up a steep hill if the
No,
bike
I'm
weighs
good.
that
80
just talks
pounds.
you out of bikes forever,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, it does.
Had
Yeah.
a great time up until that,
Good.
and I still had a good time. We
Good.
got it done.
I had a better time than I thought watching the All-Star weekend.
I think that was the
Even
general
dunk,
consensus.
Even the dunk contest.
I missed all of that.
I'm not impressed by that many dunks anymore.
Yeah.
I like what you said because I'm always impressed by the shorter guys that get up.
Yeah.
That's always impressive when I can see air. Like, wow, he's actually flying. But I would love to see Wemby
Yeah.
perform,
Me
even though
too.
he's 7'5".
Do you guys remember the dunk that Dwight Howard did a few years ago,
Superman dunk.
that was an incredible one.
Yeah.
But the other, where he put that sticker on
Oh,
the top
yeah.
of the backboard,
Boom.
that
Right.
was crazy to be like to get up to be able to touch the top of the backboard.
Yeah.
that is a crazy amount of height.
But to be honest, man, if it went away, I wouldn't be heartbroken at all.
No, not at all.
No, I don't think anybody would.
Yeah, I wouldn't be heartbroken at all.
But with all due respect to the men who participated in it yesterday, nobody's filling up arenas to see those guys. do
Even
that.
Jackson Hayes gets respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's kind of one of those things you
just
say.
me. I'm a spectator. I can't dunk. I've only got one recorded dunk in history.
It's
So
one more than me.
and two things. Why is Reggie Miller commentating on the dunk
Because
contest?
he always has. I think that's just kind of like he's like got emeritus status in that.
But
He's just always
Dunk
there.
and Reggie
I know.
don't. It just
he
no.
should be there for the 3-point contest.
That makes more sense.
Wasn't Kenny Jet with them too?
The TNT guys are always there.
Yeah, they're always together. Yeah.
Jet would flush on some people every now and then,
I guess
but
they're not
Reggie's
the
a
TNT
3-point
guys.
shot. But
Yeah,
if it
it's
went away,
weird.
but if you're going to be in it, Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Come on, dog.
I'm with you
That
for
first
sure.
dunk with Hayes. Sorry.
You should be eliminated. On that.
Yeah, you're done. You're good.
Wow.
All right, it is a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. We're breaking down the brand new All-Star format and all
You
the
should have
highlights
rolled down the hill.
from a huge NBA All-Star weekend in LA. Reaction Monday is brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. I notice how I'm sitting up very straight today.
You're back? No?
Yeah, just because this is kind of not great. This is fine. Nice and tall and straight spot.
Bruh, whatever, you're good. You didn't break anything.
Didn't
you're
break
fine.
anything.
Yes.
DeAndre was at Into It. He got to see his first ever All-Star game. I want to hear all about it. That is coming up next. It's DeAndre and Travis, ESPN LA.
The road to glory begins for the Black and Gold. LAFC invade Honduras for their first match of 2026, facing Real España in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Global superstar Son Heung-min leads the Black and Gold into hostile territory, ready to light up Central America. The CONCACAF Champions Cup journey starts tomorrow. Pre-game gets going at 6:30 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always Cosm. Here is your Cosm calendar for the week of February 16th. On Saturday at noon, number 1 Arizona travels to number 3 Houston in exciting NCAA action. This is college basketball at its best. And at 5:30, you don't need to travel to New York City to experience Madison Square Garden. Come to Cosm and have the best seat in the house as the Rockets battle the Knicks. Sunday, the NBA's greatest rivalry is center stage as the Celtics and the Lakers tip off at 5:30 in the ultimate high-resolution, immersive experience that only Cosm can deliver. Every dunk, every foul, and every nail-biting moment, you are right in the middle of all the action at Cosm. Visit Cosm.com to lock in your tickets for great Cosm events like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, The Matrix, Oh by Cirque du Soleil, and Big Wave, all in shared reality where the screen wraps around you and literally pulls you into the fun. Visit Cosm.com right now for a list of all events. That's your Cosm calendar.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code VAN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code VAN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code VAN.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
That's DeAndre. I'm
Did it
DeMarco.
again. He
Yes.
did it again. See, here's the
It's
problem.
funny.
Kurt finally left. And now I got to deal with this crap. Now I got to deal with this nonsense.
Look, I
See?
wish I had an explanation. I was looking
Not
at him.
this one.
I was teasing a story about him, and I said his name again.
Are you sure you didn't hit your head?
Here's what I'm going to get like a little like Venetian blind and just pull it down so I can't see DeAndre, so I only say DeMarco.
I'm going to get like I used to put some
like a
tape.
helmet.
Far. Yeah. Far.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
my God.
I apologize. I did it again.
It's all
Maybe
good.
the helmet was the only part that wasn't scratched.
I'm
up.
just so happy you didn't break something.
Yeah, I made it.
Yeah, I mean, because we would have to laugh at you. I would sign your cast. I would.
Once the
Dummy.
pain of the broken arm or leg had receded, then it would be
Yes.
funny.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's like one of those when you see like an older person like us, like an adult, get hurt. A kid getting hurt's never funny.
No,
but an older person getting hurt, once you realize they're not badly hurt,
yeah,
is funny.
Or how did you do this?
Right.
I was riding my bike and I
didn't have enough speed.
I didn't have
because
enough
I was
speed.
a
Or I
chicken.
got on a what do you call those things? Not a skateboard.
A hoverboard?
Hoverboard. I got on a hoverboard.
Never.
I broke both wrists.
Would you get on one of those things?
I did once for
And?
about 2 seconds.
Did
I'm
it go
off.
right out from underneath you?
It had the potential to.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah,
no,
that's not for me.
I'm trying to put up my own Christmas lights. I fell. Yeah, that stuff. That's when we can laugh at you.
It was pretty bad. But take me through your first NBA All-Star Game experience.
So Intuit Dome itself, a really, really nice arena. Like going inside, everything that they have done with the place, the idea of it is really, really good. Like the whole outside before you enter the arena with the whole full basketball court for people to go play on, get shots up, and the different types of spots you can go take pictures at before you enter the arena was great. When I actually got into the arena, I'm not going to lie to you, it was really, really confusing to navigate through. The directions and stuff was really hard to follow.
Just like where to go?
Where to pick up stuff, where to go to the basketball court, how to find it, and stuff like that. Like me and Jonathan, because Jonathan, we worked together last night. And this is really, really hard just to navigate through. But the game itself, the All-Star game, it didn't honestly start filling up until like the second to last game heading into the championship one. That's when you started to see seats started to fill up. And we sat in the very top, the terrace level.
Okay.
And so we got a different perspective compared to people who were closer to the court. And there were seats that were pretty empty throughout the majority of the game. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I don't know if it's just because of the time slot that they had it, because I understand the Winter Olympics was going on, or just because it's hard to get through because, it's in Inglewood and you got SoFi, all the different types of traffic. All of that taken consideration.
All of it.
But as far as it being my first All-Star game, I had a blast, man.
Good.
The fact that the ability to be able to meet different people and network and seeing different celebrities walk in and out of there and just being arm length away from them, it's a really good experience, man.
Did it feel like there was stakes on the game that were different? And I know this was your first time like in the building, but DeMarco, as you were watching it, did it feel different to you? Just like that the intensity of the play itself was turned up a little bit?
They did exactly what I wanted them to do. It looked like they cared.
Yeah.
I think they're on to something with this USA versus the world thing. Keep tinkering with it. I liked it. It brought more competition out of the players. It was the most fun I've had, I guess, watching an all-star game as far as a real game. Like it seems like they care and not just a joke. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like what they did. And I'm curious as to the response of the world because some of their best players weren't there. Luka played, 5 minutes?
Tops, yeah.
Tops. I mean, so they were shorthanded. I wonder how they're going to take this butt whooping. I hope they come back. I hope they talk about it. Next time we'll win. I hope Wemby's the guy that's out in front because I think he got it started to begin with when he said he's going to compete. So
he seemed to have more juice, for lack of a better word, than almost anyone out there. Like he kind of set the tone, and it's kind of what we talked about last week.
I'm glad they put him out there first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This idea of, if he's going to play like that, I got to go out there and bring something or I'm going to get embarrassed. And I think that is a really powerful emotion. Nobody, even in an all-star game, even in a hit and giggle sort of situation, wants to get embarrassed. And so if Wembanyama's out there playing hard,
that's scary.
I got to bring something.
Do you ever met French people?
I mean, yes. I haven't.
They're
not a
very
ton.
interesting folk. They are, especially when it comes to like Americans. It's weird. So I mean, the best player in the league being French is actually good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will drive people crazy because I don't think he's going to hold his tongue. I think he's going to tell you, and he's going to dominate at the same time. I think he's going to make you raise your level of play.
Yeah, he did yesterday.
Which is cool for the All-Star and cool for the league, too. I don't think the dude's going away for a while.
No, I mean, the tone setting was the key. Like, seeing how they're going to come out right in that first game and seeing him and his body expressions and as far as, like, him getting fouled and he's actually complaining to the ref, throwing his hands up and them losing the first game. He's sitting there, he's talking to his guys like, come on, man, we got to do this. We got to correct this. Like, he actually took it personal. And then for Anthony Edwards, for him, because we were able to go into the post game and the presser and stuff like that, he walked in there and his reaction as far as everyone's asking him, like, how did you feel about the format? How did you feel about the level of play? Did you feel like it was at the point where it needs to be? And he's all like, yeah, Wemby. He got to emphasize that Wemby brought that out of me.
Seemed to be the takeaway that Wembanyama was the engine that drove the advanced intensity in play.
I like
it wasn't a playoff game. It wasn't a regular season game. It wasn't anything like that. But you know what it was for the first time in a long time? It's the first time I can remember on Sunday night or Monday morning that it wasn't that was an enormous waste of time.
Right.
That for the first time in a while,
Correct.
It's like, it was, hey, that was a little bit better. That was at least close enough to what we were hoping to get. That, to your point, and I think you're right, hey, let's tinker with this a little bit. Let's see if we can see if we
like
can get
it.
a little bit more out of this as opposed to, what a joke. What did I just waste my time with?
The one thing I think I would maybe try to do is I would take the dunk contest out of the premier spot.
Yeah.
And make the 3-point contest the thing, the show, because that's kind of what the game is anyway. Unless, and who was it? Mason said get the young guys in on the dunk contest.
Yeah.
I kind of disagree. The way I would tune in, get the stars to do it. Get Ant-Man out there.
But what if you got the young stars? What if you got Cooper Flag in there? Like that in and of itself would be like, okay, I want to see that.
I would be interested. But if you got some of the stars out there, the guys that go top 3, the top 1% of the NBA actually competing, I'd go watch that. I'd be more interested.
Was it an event to be seen or was it an event to watch?
Good question.
That's a really good question. I was definitely, as far as a game, event to see. Like it definitely felt good to be actually in the building and see how they were actually playing.
Was Puka there?
He was at the Daytona 500.
Oh, good.
Come on, man. It was Charlotte Flair.
Wait, I kind of want him at the Indy 500 or we're
Daytona
500 and not here. Yeah.
Man, he's over there with Charlotte
Flair.
Flair.
Get in trouble at both places.
I mean, but be there for a while.
lot of going on at both events.
Little bet. Did you see a lot of celebs?
I did, yeah.
It's the biggest name you saw.
Ooh, definitely President Obama.
Oh,
definitely him being in there. We didn't get close to him, of course, because we weren't able to get actually on the basketball court. But we saw a couple. We saw Shabuzi. Shabuzi walk by.
Shabuzi.
We saw Shabuzi.
I don't think I could pick him out of a lineup.
I know that there is a person
named
called Shabuzi that makes music,
and I know the song.
But I couldn't. If you gave me 3 guys, I'd have a 1 in 3 chance.
It's one of them dudes you'd be talking about, and he's standing right behind you. We didn't even know. Right.
Saw Fat Joe, and then
did you say what's up with your Mr. Microphone at the World Series?
I'm from New York.
I'm all the way up. No, so we saw Fat Joe, and then Ludacris was there. So
Lunar.
A lot of people end up showing up as far as celebrities wise. And then we had a funny interaction. So we were going through the hallway, and for some reason we're like, "Who is this guy?" Because we had a conversation. Like Dominique Wilkins, he stands out.
Yeah.
But this player is not to the same magnitude as Dominique Wilkins. But we end up seeing Sean Livingston.
Okay.
And then right down from we saw Andre Iguodala.
Oh.
And then John had a funny moment. He walked by Sean Livingston. He's like, "Hey, bro, your mid range is butter, man. Like, no one can replicate that and stuff like that." It was, stuff like that. Like, it was really cool to see the interaction.
What's the first thing you think of with Sean Livingston?
That leg.
Oh my gosh.
I damn near walked off a show on this station after he got hurt because the producer played "I'm Down on Bended Knee."
That's messed up.
It was bad, like horrible. What are you doing?
That's one of the most gruesome injuries I've ever seen, and then it was in a basketball game and not because football has its moments, but that in a weird way kind of makes sense because of the collisions.
Yeah,
but in basketball you don't expect something
like
that.
And he came back. That's the cool thing. He fought his way back in there. So that was So remember what I said about getting rid of All-Star games for a while? Okay, the NBA's off the block. That was good. That was fun. Do that again. And lean into it a little bit.
I like that. I think it's close, and we'll get into that coming up next. It is DeMarco Farr, Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr, and some other guy who can't do anything right.
Will you stop?
It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. This name I do know. I know the name Rotolo Chevrolet. I know the name Mike Capozio because I've been partners with these guys for years, and I love telling you about everything that's going on at Rotolo Chevrolet. I love telling you that it's right off the 210 freeway in Fontana, Sierra Avenue exit. You cannot miss it because if you've been thinking about a Chevy Silverado, if you've been thinking about a Chevy car truck, there's no better place to be than Rotolo Chevrolet. And you've seen the commercials. You've seen Mike dancing on TV. You've seen Mike having a great time out there. And you say, hey, what's all the fun about? Go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet because those guys are on top of all of it to the tune of 14 years in a row Dealer of the Year. There's only one Dealer of the Year, and that is Rotolo Chevrolet. So if you've been thinking about it, you know where to go. Fontana, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. If Fontana, maybe you're in Long Beach, maybe you're in Ventura, you're in the Valley, and Fontana's not around the corner. No problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And whether you go in or whether you go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
The LA Morning Drive double punch of great sports radio to start your day. Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle, 3 to 7 a.m.
The Lakers are in the no man's land category, and thus there is no point to this season.
Followed by LA's only local sports morning show, the all-new Sedano and Cap morning show at 7 a.m.
Well, we've only been in morning since September of last year.
It goes to show you how much better we are than everybody else.
Weekday mornings on ESPN LA.
How about that? So by next year, skyrocket to the top of the charts, baby.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark.
The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. New year, new floors, and absolutely no wasted time. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring makes upgrading your home a winning move right out of the gate with millions of in-stock flooring options at unbeatable wholesale pricing. You can stop waiting and start installing hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring. They truly have it all. Family owned for 3 generations, Hernandez keeps it simple and affordable. Start the new year strong. Visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or the showroom near Commerce Casino.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional working and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
We're all here. We're all ready to go again. What's happening? How's your butt?
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Laura, how was your... Oh, you're not by your microphone right now. I should have turned and looked before I started talking.
Don't run.
How was your Valentine's Day?
I can run.
Hit both brakes.
No. I don't do bikes, so we're good. Mine was really good. My sister surprised me, and her husband and her 2 youngest came over.
Nice.
So that was nice. I haven't seen them in a bit. And then we did nothing.
We just chill out?
We literally chilled. We ordered food. Then we watched TV, fell asleep, ordered more food. And I haven't done something like that in so long. But I will say that I told DeMarco I felt like I dropped the ball. Because usually I'm the one that goes all out, right? Like the gift or whatever. Like I'm the most I'm more romantic than he is. He definitely took the cake this year. He came while I was at a concert on Friday with flowers, balloons, a really nice card. I forgot to give him his card, guys. Like I felt so bad.
Here's the thing, and I don't know Christian well, but I'm assuming he's like most men. We're good.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like if you forget to give us a card or something, like we're not going to carry that around with us. We're okay. Like, hey, I'm sorry I forgot your card. Okay. We're good.
Yeah.
Like we're fine.
But I want you to say, I'm sorry I forgot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Look, you can't just never mention it. But if you kind of...
But I'm really good.
I blew it.
I'm really
we're
good.
actually good.
Absolutely.
And he got 2 cards. They were in the apartment. I just forgot to give it to him.
Oh, there you go.
Speaking of that, I finally saw 2 movies.
What'd you see?
I saw The Rip.
I don't think I know that one.
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck.
Oh, the new cop.
The new cop movie.
Was it good?
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
That's 2. in one day.
It's worth a one-time through.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not going to...
Under 2 hours?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Way under, right?
Under 2 hours.
Because
Perfect.
everything happens...
Perfect.
That's the thing. That's probably why we didn't like it, because everything happens so fast.
Okay.
Like, really? Okay, we got to this point already?
Okay.
Yeah. But it's pretty good. And I saw another movie called Sisu. Has anybody heard of Sisu? SISU?
No. What is it?
Okay, this seems like. Do you ever seen Bollywood movies?
No.
The action movies are so over the top.
Yeah.
But it's like, are you kidding me? It's like that.
Okay.
But like an action movie in 1942.
Is it an old movie or is it set in 1942?
It's set in 1942, okay. And like the protagonist.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The hero.
That's the good guy.
The good guy.
Yeah.
Hardly says a word through the entire movie.
Just shoot people?
Nah, he just keeps getting out of stuff, and it was interesting.
Is it an Indian movie?
No.
No.
Okay.
No,
it's definitely not an Indian movie. It just it kind of reminds me of Bollywood. Like the action is so over the top, but you're so invested because this guy, you want him to get.
It's on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, okay.
Sunday.
All right.
Yeah, at my brother's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like a good movie to watch with your brother.
She said it. Like I haven't sat on the couch and watched back-to-back movies. Like
you did
movies
a double feature?
In forever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because when I go over there, like my kid just goes off with her cousins.
Yeah.
And they leave us alone.
That's nice.
And I get to watch movies, and the rules are different. They actually watch rated R movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can watch movies over there. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not allowed to watch rated R?
We try not to, with the cursing and the stuff.
But you have like adult time, so you can do it adult time.
She said we have adult time.
Your daughter's 11?
Yeah, she'll be 11.
Okay, am I wrong? I don't have kids.
You're not wrong, but you're overestimating the amount of alone time that you have.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
he has some.
I would have to get up at 3 a.m. to have me time.
You have some, but it's if you get a half hour here or there, that's a pretty good run.
Right.
Yeah.
At 11?
No, but 11 is the middle of the night.
No. I mean, she's 11,
She's
so I
11,
figured
so
you have more.
They're a sponge. They're human tape recorders, and they're processing everything they see.
Oh, I'm not meant to be a mom.
The last thing
then.
you want is something that she saw on TV to come flying out of her mouth in church or at school.
We've done that. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah,
right.
We were. I forget what it was, and I was getting something off the top shelf in my closet, the shoebox or whatever it was, and trying to pull it off the shelf, and I you know how you kind of tap it to yourself so you can catch it, and this Bobby's probably 4, and I can't say because we're on the radio, so I'm tapping and I tap it to myself and I go to catch it and I miss it and it hits the ground and like this stuff goes everywhere, and I didn't say anything because I knew he was standing right there, but he goes, "Oh God, blanket."
See,
and I did one of those things where I went, You shouldn't say that because it was the tone was perfect, the use was perfect. Like and
he was doing you.
That's a go-to for me. When I get frustrated, that's the first thing that comes out of my mouth.
Right.
And he did it. I'm like, you shouldn't say that, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, that's my fault.
Right. So we tried. So I got to watch 2 movies back to back. Yeah,
That's
fun.
awesome. So you know how I told you guys really quick that my niece came over? She's 3. She's going to be 4. She's a tiny little thing because she was preemie, but she has the worst potty mouth, and I know it has a lot to do with my sister because my sister doesn't watch what she says. I try to, even though I don't have kids, and she took everything out of my basket and put herself in the basket and then put a blanket over herself like she was going to bed, and her dad's like, no, you have to get out of there. Turns around and goes, no, and she goes, bleep, when they took her out. Like, I can't say the word.
Which one?
The F one.
Oh,
and
my
I was
God.
like,
pull the car over.
girl, you're 3. Like,
Yeah.
what are we
Yeah.
doing? And I told my sister,
Yeah,
you
you're gonna have
can't
to
do
kinda
that.
correct that.
And I would look right at my wife because I don't use that word.
Yeah.
That had to be you.
Yeah.
or somebody.
I
There you
told my
go.
sister, I was like, you can't do that. And
Yeah.
she's like, I have 6. We gave up.
Yes.
I'm like,
Well,
no.
Yeah.
It is. It
I
happens.
stay out of other people's business when it comes to their parenting because I don't want anybody in mine.
Right.
So I just mind my own. But
I don't have kids, but
Yeah.
no.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with
As
you.
far as the TV goes, my brother raises his kids on the same rules that we had.
Okay.
Like I saw Exorcist way too soon.
Yeah.
Right.
Jaws for me.
Exactly. That's way too early, but he's holding down for the old school.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
Speaking of the old school,
Yeah.
I'm glad the old dudes kind of played.
They-
LeBron
was good.
Put on a
Kawhi
show.
was good. Durant was good.
Okay, tell
Yeah.
me this. You were there. That's Kawhi's house.
It is, yes.
How in the hell do you not win MVP when you're playing like that?
Even Ant said as much.
How do you not win MVP when you put on a performance
Didn't
like
win the
that?
championship. He didn't win the championship game.
Well, can
Okay, that's fair.
I put on my tinfoil hat?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I
think I've heard this. Yeah.
The aspiration thing could be this one of these. We're not going to swing the hammer publicly, but we're also not going to go out of our way to pump you up in any meaningful way.
Yes.
So when it is something like this, we're just going to go, Anthony Edwards, MVP. We'll just turn and give it to the next
And
guy.
like you didn't win the championship
win a
game.
championship.
Those are out.
That's your out. The other one could be, and trying to find a diplomatic way of saying this.
Don't.
Kawhi Leonard is not particularly charismatic, right? So to bring him in and do post-game media and to talk about the MVP and talk about what it means and talk about like Kawhi's just going to stand there and stare into empty space, and you're not going to get much.
I don't want him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So he's just not good
You're
PR.
right.
So those are the two reasons that maybe it goes somewhere else.
You said
Jonathan.
You and Jonathan.
Yes.
We're all over the place. You went to the press conference.
We did, yes.
The first thing he said about Kawhi is
no personality.
No.
At all. And it's
zero.
Good. It's okay. But to Travis's point, like, just sitting there and he's asking questions, he sounded really robotic. Just like,
not if you're trying to sell tickets.
Yeah, it was really
right.
Good.
Yeah. And especially with the NBA is kind of in a weird spot as far as there's the tanking, the All-Star game being non-competitive, the fact that the rumors are more interesting than a lot of the games, and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
That to put somebody out there who's not going, like LeBron James, love him, hate him, or anywhere in between, he's eminently watchable. Like when he's talking, you're listening. When Anthony Edwards is talking, you're listening.
He's fun.
Right, he's a lot of fun. When Wembenyama's talking, you're going to listen. And some of these guys are more diplomatic than us, but Kawhi's just kind of an empty slate.
Yeah.
It's just not a lot there.
Ant-Man is fun, but you have to stop short of buying your nephew his jersey.
Yeah.
Because what are you really promoting? Because once you get off the floor, there's a lot not to like about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But as far as the on-court, and he's a blast to watch.
He sure is. He's
a great basketball player, and he gives you exactly what you're looking for in interviews. But that's where it has to stop.
Yeah, I mean, just like this goes back to the parenting question we were talking about. Sometimes you got to say, "Hey, listen, I'm not talking about Anthony Edwards. Let me just put this out. I'm not talking about. There's some guy that's a great player, and really emphasize he's a great player. And then there are other guys like that guy. I really like that guy.
Well,
that's a different thing. And you got to pick your spots on what it is.
Different eras, different times. Because think of Karl Malone.
Yeah.
Had we known,
sure,
that's all different.
Like, you know what my kind of general rule of thumb is, and you're in a different boat because you don't fall into this. I do, and I think most people are more like me. We don't know these guys.
Yeah.
So just assume you don't know them, and that means I'm going to admire them for this or for that, and they're good at basketball or baseball or football or whatever it is, or they're great in the community. Like when you see some of this stuff, like you can, but just don't assume because they're good at one thing, they're good at another. It's just you're probably going to be disappointed.
Actors the same way.
All of that. Unless you know them, you don't know them.
I just saw a very morbid picture of Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
It was like 3 days before he left.
Yeah.
And if you watch his movies, you'd have no idea.
Great performer.
Great performer.
Tortured
I
individual.
don't want to know that.
Tortured individual.
Absolutely.
Do you think the format was the thing that got this more competitive? The Europe, or not Europe, the internationals against the two American teams?
I don't know who it was.
Seemed to help a little.
Maybe it was the Cam brothers and on their podcast when they said these guys just don't like to lose. They like to compete. At their very core, they compete.
Yep.
So credit to Adam Silver for finding some way to make them compete. So who wants to lose to the world? No one. You know what I mean? So it seems like that's what brought more intensity out of them.
I don't know if it was the format or the format benefited from the fact that Wembenyama was going to take it seriously no matter what the format was.
Yeah.
For instance, if you were just going to do an East-West, just a classic East-West, right? And Wembenyama went out there for the West and played like that, then the East would have had to respond because they don't want to get embarrassed. Same thing, that same competitive spirit. The fact that we split it into U.S. versus internationals, great. I don't have a problem with it. It's fine. But I think it was more the fact that somebody, in this case Wembenyama, showed up saying, no, I'm going to take this seriously. And if you don't, you're going to get embarrassed.
Right.
And it just happened to be this was the format this year.
You might be right. It might have been just Wemby, but it seems like you can put a label on it. It might have been that.
Great.
You know what I was halfway kind of expecting for a minute? Remember we did this with hockey? How much we loved it? I thought there may have been somebody may go over the line, a hard foul.
That would be amazing.
That would be, right?
That would be amazing. Like literally, I would be flabbergasted if that happened.
I was thinking somebody, the game might get hot, They start playing hard.
Even like a hard foul would be shocking.
That's what I mean. And somebody undercuts.
Yeah.
And then and here we go. That's what I thought. That would make it really hot.
That would be wild.
Happened. Yeah.
That would be wild.
Absolutely.
You guys don't think that. I know Wemby bought in, but I feel like Ant bought in too. Like there were certain players.
But he said, and not to cut you off, Laura, but Anthony Edwards said the reason he went out was because Wembenyama, he said his name more than once, that once I saw what that dude was doing, I knew I had to raise my game. Like, I think Wembenyama was the tone setter for all of this. Like, if I go out there and get run over, this is going to look bad. And he kind of raised everybody's game.
You know, so as far as the format, you know, a lot of them were actually spoken to how it was only 12 minutes. And they were able just to focus on that 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Because they had a break. They had time in between. You know what I mean? So as far as Team Royal versus Team Stars, LeBron's team, they're sitting out. And then so they come in next. And the Team Royal team has a chance to sit out. So it kind of gives them a little bit more of a rest and kind of relax for a little bit. And then they actually can go out there and give full 12 minutes of effort.
Wemby is Andre the Giant. Really. You'll give him the script and hope he follows it.
Yeah.
And everyone else is going to do what he does because he's the giant.
Well,
Wemby is that guy.
He can change it all.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing that you can do. You can do the far side. That is coming up next. It is DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew Retail Trailer to shop men's and women's apparel made for the course and beyond. Plus a limited edition Los Angeles collection with 100% of proceeds benefiting the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you're not in Riviera, be sure to check out the brand at travismatthew.com.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
Hey, it's Mace. Watching the game at home is fine. Cosm Los Angeles is next level, massive, high-res displays, real fans, real energy. Step into the dome. You're not watching the game, you're in it. Wraparound screens, reserved seating, total immersion. There's the hall, delivers live, multi-view sports, every game, every moment. Craft cocktails, local favorites, plus the deck, rooftop bar with can't-miss views. Football, NBA, Premier League, UFC, immersive movies. This is how sports are meant to be watched. Get tickets now at Cosm.com.
30 for 30 presents the Philly Special.
38 seconds to go. We're on the 1-yard line, 4th down. We call timeout.
It was all about the Patriots. They were built for this. Nobody was quite sure what the Eagles were built for.
Right away, the Philly Special jumped in my mind. You want Philly?
My pause was just like, yeah, let's do it.
That's it.
This isn't the play of the game, folks. This is the play of the season.
Stream the Philly Special now on the ESPN app.
Time is valuable. That's why Lowe's Blueprint Takeoffs turn blueprints into quotes faster. Bring us your plans, and we'll generate itemized material lists to make quoting easier so you can get back to building. Plus, at the Lowe's Pro Desk, you get access to thousands of building materials not sold in store. And when your order's ready, we'll deliver everything to the job site. Improving is easy at Lowe's.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
How did the post-game with Wemby go? Because, you know, of course, I've offered many times to put you on my shoulders, to put you on a chair. You've said no. He doesn't like that.
He shook my hand afterwards.
Really?
He's a very prim and proper young man.
Did his middle finger touch your armpit when he shook your hand?
I mean, it felt like that, yeah. He engulfed my hand, that's for sure.
Just give you a little tickle on the pit, you know what I'm saying?
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
All right, couple things I don't know. Number one, they got the, what do you call this sport? The long jumping skis?
Ski jumping.
Ski jumping. Okay, the little things at the end there, they look like little plants at the end.
Oh, yeah, on the snow?
On the snow.
Yeah, I know what that is.
What is that?
So when you're that high and you're going that long, you can't really tell when you're about to hit the ground, so you need something that contrasts the color.
To
it's the same, it's the same reason they put the bubbles in the pool for the divers, so they can see where the surface of the water is.
Thank you very much.
And so they know where to land.
I was thinking that's such a bad idea. They're going to be skiing through there. Why have little shrubs?
So they know when they're about to hit the ground. Yeah.
Just John McClane. There's your landing lights. There you go. So I told you, have I told you I've been kicking around a book for a while?
You have?
Yeah, I've been kicking around a book for a while.
Yeah.
And sports, the whole nine, and I don't know what it's going to be. It's like 1,000 pages of nothing so far.
You've actually written that many pages? I know you've written some.
Okay, so it's everywhere, too.
Okay.
Notepads, on this laptop, on my phone.
Yeah.
Whenever it strikes me, I just write it down. I think that's what Stallone does.
Okay.
Except he sits in a room with a pad and pencil.
Like
and goes
writes it longhand?
And goes at it forever.
Wow.
He does that like every single day.
Okay.
So I did come across the story because I was trying to tell people like what it was like to grow up in the Bay and all this type of stuff. And grow up with a brother like mine, like Andre, who was recruited by everybody and all the expectations. So this was funny. We lived in Pinole, but we went to high school in Richmond. Like completely 180 of a town.
Okay.
All black, all white, whatever. So while we lived in Pinole, Andre also played baseball, and he was an absolute monster.
Okay.
He's a defensive end, like the Big Hurt. That's what he looked like.
Oh, snap.
Right.
Yeah.
Big dude, like batted 800. If he got his bat on it, gone.
Yeah.
So he played, loved it. He was a great baseball player.
Where did he play in the field, out of curiosity?
Left.
Okay.
Is that where you stick the biggest guy? Left and first base.
There was going to be left field, third base, or first base. Those are the three places he was going to be.
Big dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we all played growing up.
Sure.
So, he played baseball. But he was by far the best baseball player because he played into high school.
Okay.
And actually, I think he was drafted. I have to ask him.
Really?
Yeah. Let me make sure of that.
Sure.
Yeah. Because there was a thing. He didn't play his senior year because he wanted to focus on football.
Okay.
But anyway, so growing up, he played with kids in the neighborhood, and when we got to high school, we went to different high schools. So one of the kids that he played with was named Steve. Steve became the quarterback at our local high school.
Okay.
And we had to play. So I think I was a freshman.
And you were at a different high school.
Right.
Okay.
And so was Andre. We were at different high schools,
Okay.
but we lived in this neighborhood here.
Got it.
So it was the first and only time. It's a Thursday before a Friday game, right? This is like your rest time. So I come home from playing with my friends. There's Steve knocking on our door. He never comes over. We know Steve, we know his family, but what are you
And
doing
you're going
here?
to play him the next day.
Andre was.
Okay.
I'm a freshman. I'm playing JV.
Okay.
Andre was starting his rise.
Got it.
So he went in before me, and I came in after, and they were sitting there and talking, and I was trying to figure out, what are you doing here? So I asked my mom, what the hell is Steve Baxter doing in here talking to Andre? And he had the headband on. Remember, this is right after Jim McMahon. This is like 1987.
Okay.
So he's trying to look cool, trying to look tough. John Elway, he was that guy. And I think Steve was actually a pitcher, so he was being looked at too. Turns out he was asking Andre to take it easy on him on Friday. Right. Like, hey, I'm trying to get out of here too. So if you don't mind.
Don't kill me?
Basically.
Yeah.
Don't kill me. Right. One of the weirdest moments of my life.
That is weird.
It was very, very strange.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to process it. I'm still processing that.
Yeah.
To see him show, and he did it twice because he came over the next year when Andre was a senior. Now I'm in the game.
Yeah.
I'm a sophomore. So I'm like, I bet Steve's not going to show up this year. And he did it again.
What did your brother do?
He leaned back, he listened to him, he smiled and laughed, and then kicked his blank. Because, look,
what he's supposed to do.
So Andre is just like me, except you have to make me mad.
Yeah.
He's already mad.
Okay.
And he's the Dexter of the family. Like, he doesn't care about dismembering people. That's why he was so good. But it was just so weird. I mean, how would you process that if you're a 15-year-old kid and somebody's asking someone else to lay off?
It's the opposite of athletics. It's really weird.
It was strange.
It's really weird. Like, I'm surprised that he did that. Like, you would think just your own pride as an athlete would prevent you from going like, look, I understand, and okay, this guy's problematic for me. If he gets his hands on me, he could really mess me up. I have to prepare for him. I need to stay away from him. I need to make sure that he's blocked up right. I need to make sure that I know where he is at all times. I need to throw it away. But to go in there and ask him to take it easy on you?
Twice.
Nah.
Like, this guy's got pictures in our house. We know him. We know, and he was like, it was so strange.
No.
Has anybody ever asked you to go light on them?
No. But again, my sport.
And if they did,
Yeah.
would you?
No, absolutely not.
Me either.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to.
Now, here's what I will say.
Yeah.
And you answer this because I'm not a football guy. In baseball, I can't really. I mean, I could hurt you if I threw a pitch and I hit you somehow, but I'm not going to do. I'm going to try to get you out. Get a hit off of me. So it's like, but if I can strike you out 3 times, I'm sure as hell going to do it.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
If somebody asked you to take it easy on them, would you?
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
If it was like normal, same age, we're playing basketball, this is not a kid, this is competition. And he said go light.
Let's go.
Okay.
Get ready to learn.
Okay. Because I was, like I said, I grew up in the same house.
Yeah.
But I'm the nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The indifferent one.
Yeah.
So I actually was mad
Would
at
you
Andre.
have done it?
Well, I was mad at Andre.
Yeah.
Like, because he's asking you, don't kill him. And that's exactly what you did. But then.
As long as we're playing within the rules.
Right. But then, I mean, after he came back a second time, I'm like, that's kind of stupid, so do what you got to do. So, yeah, the maturation of DeMarco started there. Because after that, like, quarterbacks became targets.
Yeah.
They really did. They became targets. I thought that was...
That's your job as
you.
As a football player and as the position that you played, your job is to hit the quarterback.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the assignment.
But here's the thing. So in high school especially, when you get a guy that's going to be D1 or a guy that could actually be a pro, where it really shows up is like junior or senior year.
Sure.
Like it's a man among boys.
Sure.
So I understand his trepidation because what was blocking for him didn't match what was coming the other way.
I'm not saying that he's crazy for asking. I'm saying I wouldn't accommodate the request.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me either. Okay, I don't feel bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
and I'm like, I thought that was your
if
friend.
he's genuinely worried about his safety.
He was scared to death.
Yeah.
He was scared to death. Yes.
I feel like you don't learn that way by going easy on someone. Like say if like
you're not going to learn, and I'm with you. But here's the thing: if he's worried about getting his leg broken, then maybe. Like, but is that what it was, or is just don't embarrass me, don't make me look bad?
His nickname, this is Andre. His nickname, my brother, was the Master of Disaster. Took it from Apollo.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wore it on the back of his Letterman jacket, and it
That's a great
had
nickname.
all these accolades. So he was the guy. So even if he went out there 80%, he's going to kill you.
Yeah.
And he turned it up on Steve after that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I thought that was your friend, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I did. Like his parents were crying. You know what I mean?
It's not my job to not make your parents cry. It's your job to not make your parents cry. It's you like have a bad game.
Yeah.
Get rid of the ball. Throw it out of
away.
bounds.
Throw a
Like,
pick.
it's not my job to protect you from you.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
Yeah, my job is to tackle you, hit
Yes.
you, sack the quarterback, take
opposing
away the ball.
Quarterback is on my doorstep. Like, what are you?
That's weird.
With his Letterman jacket on. What are you doing here?
When are you going to write the book?
I have been.
Like organize, like
or
put it
just
together.
give it to someone.
Yeah.
They've asked.
Okay.
They've asked. They like it. I mean, there's some stuff on the Super Bowl. There's some stuff on the rise of the Rams. Like stuff that we don't talk about that gets hidden that was in St. Louis.
Yeah.
I even have a blurb about NFL Europe. I keep telling you about
Yeah.
that. That 9-1 season we had was
Yeah.
the greatest season nobody ever saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just lost to history. You know what I mean? It was awesome.
There's no end to our appetite for football. You know what I mean? Like
true.
if it's football, give me more.
True.
Give me more.
And that's the other thing. Are you in the mock drafts? Because we never do a mock draft.
You know what's funny, DeMarco? The answer is no, I'm not, however, for the first time in a while, and I'm not into mock drafts, but I'm interested to see what people who do follow draft stuff are saying what the Rams might do.
Like who's in the whats?
Right. They have 2 first-round picks. That's unusual. It's interesting. Those guys that at least theoretically could have an immediate impact. So I am interested in that. But the mocks, this guy might trade up with this guy, and they're going to move into the 3rd round and take the cornerback from Tulane. That's something like I'm out. But if we're talking about guys that could come in and start right away, I am interested in that.
Me too. I want to know who's going to be there for the Rams.
Yeah.
And the Raiders aren't going to screw this up, right? They're going to take
the Raiders. They need that position.
Mm-hmm.
He's clearly the best choice. He's
Mendoza
marketable
for the Raiders.
All of it.
Come on,
all of it. He seems almost too good to be true.
Yes,
but I'm not going to lie. You said it, and you said it in the moment because I think it was true. The next victim, is he going to turn this around, or is he just going to be the last? Remember when Fernando Mendoza was a hot for a second, and whatever happened to that guy?
6'6", 225.
They better beef up that old line.
He may be able to take it until they figure it out.
And he can move.
Yes,
like he can. That run he had in the national championship game against Miami, where he ran over a couple, and Miami's got a bunch of pros on their team.
He may be able to take. It may be Andrew Luck-like. By the time he's ready and hits his prime, he could be beat up, but I think he'll be able to take it.
Shouldn't the attention be in the offseason for the Raiders? Go heavy on your O-line. You got Ashton Genty still, who is everyone good running back. Like if you're the Raiders and knowing, okay, I understand the draft process. Geno Smith has not been working out.
No,
he clearly showed his cards for the Raiders. So you're gonna go out and get Mendoza if that's the whole mock draft and stuff like that. Then your next target has to be getting O-line, right? Because you got to protect them at all costs.
Yes.
They got a lot of money to spend, too.
If not the top, definitely the bottom of the draft, loading with offensive linemen.
Greg would know. I think
loading.
I remember Greg told. I think the Raiders have something like $70 million in cap space, so they could go buy some offensive linemen.
Yes, if I could find somebody that is a cast-off, that is a proven commodity, now I would do that for the youngster.
They need all the help they can get.
Yes.
They need help kind of across the board, for sure.
I will never forget that.
That's wild. That's really weird.
With a yellow headband.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would think less of Steve.
Did I say his last name?
Once, and I didn't do it.
I was not supposed to say his last name.
It's up here forever now. I got all these Stevie B. But, I got it. I got it down. It is a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. We're breaking down the brand-new All-Star format and all the highlights from a huge NBA All-Star weekend in L.A., Reaction Monday is brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. So LeBron was asked the question, and we didn't get an answer. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Now loading LAFC 2026.
What a goal! And expectations are high. MLS Cup, CONCACAF Champions Cup, Leagues Cup.
Hey, this is Son Heung-min. ESPN LA is black and gold.
Every trophy, every match, every moment matters.
It is Denis Bouanga, Los Angeles Football Club.
The black and gold are coming for it all.
LAFC 2026. Loading now on ESPN LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where legends rise and history is made. February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB go for it and bring something different to the table.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-311-4114. That's 800-311-4114. 800-311-4114.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
Mind if I say that real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, we were just kicking around Ty Hill, right? Has been released or about to be released, DeAndre?
The Dolphins got rid of him.
They released him.
Yeah.
I did wonder, and I always said, what is that dude going to be when he's not super fast?
Yeah.
They all start slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
He's, 31?
Something like that.
And I would guess he's probably lost a step.
And scurry.
Yeah. So if he can't run by everybody, remember, he's about 5'8".
Yeah, he's not a big dude.
No. So
I just remember him at the Coliseum on that Monday night game with the Chiefs.
God.
It's like, what am I looking at here? Like, that was, I don't know what to do with that. Like, him and Lamar Jackson were the two. It's like, what? Who
was
like,
the teammate that he ran down? Do you remember that? It was a breakaway. I think it was a running back.
Yeah.
And he was so excited. He just, he didn't even know. You just tracked a professional running back down with your hands above your head.
I know I can see it in my mind.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up.
Otherworldly speed.
Yeah.
You know
Is that
what?
the greatest football game ever played?
It might have been. It might have been. Because there was a lot of defense being played, and you'd never know it.
The Rams scored 2 defensive touchdowns.
You'd never
Didn't
know it.
Samson Ebukam have 2 touchdowns in that game?
His best game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were sacks, there were picks, there were
Damian Williams.
Is that the guy you ran down?
Yeah.
He ran. Yeah. I mean, that's the dude's speed was unbelievable.
54-51.
Yes.
No overtime.
Right.
Like in regulation, the only game in NFL history where the losing team had 50 or more points.
Really?
Yes.
With no overtime.
With any of them. Overtime.
Wow.
The only time in NFL history the team has scored 50 or more points and lost. The Chiefs scored 51 and lost.
Yeah.
Goff went throw for throw with Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
Aaron Donald was making plays. Abelcam made a couple of plays.
It was loud in there.
And that game wasn't even supposed to be here.
How we got here.
Yeah.
Supposed to be in Mexico.
Yeah.
And then we had the fires and the shooting.
The fires in the Thousand Oaks area.
Yes.
The shooting at that
Yes.
Bar took place before that
place
near
was
Kowloon.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Yes. And the game delivered. Two things. Saw Mahomes up close. Damn, this kid is good.
Yeah.
Like the no-look stuff that Stafford does, he was doing back then, except on the move.
It's really
and then
crazy.
Ty Hill was just, like I said, oh, my God. You know what? That might be a good spot for the Raiders. Or a good spot for him, maybe the Raiders.
For Tyreek Hill?
Draft Mendoza and give him Ty Hill. Whatever's left
I've
of him.
heard a lot worse ideas than that.
Whatever's left of him.
Especially if you could get him relatively inexpensively.
Yes.
You know, and put him out there, give him a threat to at least make guys pause a little bit. You got Bowers, you've got Jeanty.
Yes.
Like that.
I don't give a damn what you say. When Tyreek Hill lines up outside the numbers or in the slot, at least 2 or 3 guys are on alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, here he comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could help a young quarterback.
It's
Take some
interesting.
pressure off.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
They need a lot of things, but that would mitigate some of the things they need. It would cause you to pause a little bit for what you said. There he is. Okay, let's make sure we got that.
You got to
And who knows what it does for Bowers, what opportunities it creates for him, too.
Create some mismatches.
Yeah.
If you're smart, you can get the matches the matches that you want by motion and then get those guys out. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
He feels like a Raider, Tyreek Hill.
Doesn't he, though?
Yeah.
Doesn't he, though?
Yeah.
If Al Davis were around, he probably would.
Al Davis would have sold him
time
a
ago.
million years ago to go get him. Like
any fast guy in the combine
Tyreek
is going to the
Hill
Raiders.
is exactly the guy that Al Davis loved, right?
Yes.
You can't teach speed. Who was that guy he took that was super fast that actually wasn't a very good football player?
I think he was from UW.
Who was it?
I can't remember that. He was a receiver that was like a 4-1 guy.
He just flies,
Yes.
but he wasn't very good at football.
Wasn't Taylor Mays also drafted by the Raiders? Yeah.
They like fast.
Straight line speed.
They
yes.
like fast.
Remember James Jett? Isn't that a great name for a receiver?
It's the only position he has. It's like Colt McCoy. You're going to be a quarterback or an old-timey
Right.
Western sheriff.
Come
Those are your
on.
only two options.
Yes, sir.
Those are your only two options. So LeBron was asked the question again, whether or not he's going to come back for another year.
Asked about his future.
About his future.
About his future.
And the quote was, let's see here. Oh, you got it for me? All right, let's play it.
Still have the same uncertainty about next year? Do you have an inkling of what you want to do?
I want to live. When I know, you guys will know. I don't know. I have no idea. I just want to live. That's all.
What a jerk. I'm sorry. That was, come on, really? I want to live.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, what's the old line?
on, LeBron.
He's day to day, and aren't we all? It's
Right.
most basic we are.
But you have to know you're going to be asked that question, and that's what you come up with.
But he did answer it afterwards, or at least he gave an answer. And you guys tell me what you think. Laura, I think you and I, with most of this LeBron stuff, land in the same spot. D, I think you're in a different spot. And DeMarco, I think you're in a different spot. Is it possible? But play it again real quick. But listen, after he says, I just want to live, listen what he says after that.
Still have the same uncertainty about next year? Do you have an inkling of what you want to do?
I want to live. When I know, you guys will know.
That.
I don't know.
I don't know. When I know, you guys will know. I don't know. Is it possible that he doesn't know, that he hasn't made up his mind, that he is literally just going through this and seeing how his body feels, seeing what the team looks like? Because he has ulterior motives, that he is passive aggressive. And I think that more often than not, that's true. That's how I see LeBron. But it's entirely possible he hasn't made up his mind yet, right?
He's not limping to the finish line.
No.
It's not like he's bad. He's
Far
still
from it.
really good.
Yeah.
So I bet he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But I bet I bet he knows that he's close.
Oh, he knows he's close, but it could be one of these. I need to see how I feel. I don't know. Do you believe him when he says he doesn't know, or do you think he knows for sure, barring some radical injury or something like that? Just something that if the season just kind of ends the way that we think it will, Lakers will make the playoffs. They may or may not win a series, whatever. But it just kind of ends. LeBron plays the way he's played throughout the entire season, and he will be asked the question the day the season ends, what are you going to do? And he's going to say, I don't know. Is he telling the truth?
He is telling the truth because he's still playing at the highest level possible. Like you guys said, like him going down, he's not limping to the finish line. He still feels like he's really, really good, and that's what's holding him back from making that decision because he still feels like he has a lot left in the tank to give to a competing team.
Yeah.
That's literally in his mind. The way he goes out there, the way he performs, it probably is true that he still believes that he can help anyone out on the basketball court.
How surprised was I when Rob Havenstein retired?
Not very.
Not very. You could tell.
Yeah.
Okay, you're about done.
Yeah.
I don't think LeBron knows because he can still get it done.
Laura, do you believe him?
I think there's a point that, yes, I believe him that he doesn't know, but he's so calculated that I feel like he goes, I need A, B, and C to happen, and then I retire. He has another son that he wants to be in the NBA. So there's that, right? It's how am I going to go out? How do I want to make sure I go out? So until those things are lined up, then I think he knows. But he already has like a pre-calculated timeline.
I agree with all of that.
I bet there's a stop, but he's not going to give it to you there.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But what she said, because I do think LeBron has had this master plan in his mind about I'm going to be the greatest scorer of all time. I'm going to win champion. All of the things that he's accomplished, and that's why he is who he is. But I do think that this is one of the times where the calculation, which I totally agree with you, is to be determined because it depends. I've said this a million times. The number one operating principle of LeBron James, as I see it, is never embarrass myself. Never take away from my own reputation, legacy, history, all the things. And he's not.
Remarkable.
He is still sitting up there.
23 years, zero stories.
Yes. And zero, I don't want to say zero decline, but a very subtle softening of his skills over time where the floor has come down a little bit, but the ceiling's still pretty darn high, and the night in, night out is still incredibly good. I think this is one of the few times where when he says, I don't know, I actually believe him.
Yeah.
I really do.
I have no hate for LeBron. I just wish it wasn't happening here because this is rough because you have to wait. When you want your franchise to move on and compete for championships, you got to wait for this. I would be so on board with this if he was someplace else.
Okay.
But as of right now, it forces me to wait.
I love that because what about the rest of the league? What about the rest of the league and them wanting this decision? Do they need to move on from it? Or is this an LA thing where we're navel gazing at ourselves because he's in our backyard? That's coming up next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap. Sports, life, zero filter, and absolutely no shame.
I'm excited to see what Clint Kubiak can do with the Raiders. Bergie, I'm this close to possibly asking for my chain back and getting my Raider gear back together.
I don't know.
No?
There's no
Can't have it back?
You can't flip-flop. You can't go
do
back
that?
and forth. No.
Can't have it back, huh?
It's like blood in, blood out with the Raiders.
Okay.
Street
So
code.
I can't
With
get
this team, street code for sure.
I can't get a transfusion of some kind.
No.
Unless you earn it on the street.
So, but I can't make a deal with you. If you do it, you have to be a Raider fan for life. That's it.
Yeah, that's
You're
not
in.
happening. Cappy
You're
does
jumping
nothing
in
for life.
Right. I'm a new fan of a new team every year.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Call Jacob. All right, LA, are you ready? Introducing your new hotline for accidents and injuries.
800-345-6789. That's not a score, that's the number.
800-345-6789. Your new hotline for accidents and injuries, because when LA gets hurt, there's only one call that counts.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob, 1-800-789. Call Jacob.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional working and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to A to Z Savings, our biggest sale of the year.
Happy to be here. Can I get some rotors?
Would you like brake pads with that?
How much are the brake pads?
Free with Duralast rotors.
Free. Really?
Really? Free.
I also need some oil.
Would you like an oil filter with that?
Yeah. How much is that?
Free with the oil.
Free. Really?
Really. Free. It's part of A to Z Savings with hundreds of deals.
From A to free.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Ends March 9th. Restrictions apply.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, the Waba Grill Happy Hour, which we do every weekday at 4 p.m. The Waba Grill Happy Hour. Stop by today for 5-piece dumplings and a premium Waba beverage drink like their authentic Thai tea. Both for only $5. Happy Hour is weekdays 3 p.m. to close only at Waba Grill. It's for you. You know what else is for you? More of the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, the No Stress Sports Talk Express, right now on ESPN LA.
Emma Knight, man, walking, psychopath talking, king of my jungle, just the gangster. There you go.
Walking, psychopath talking, king of my jungle, just
Ice-T is 68.
He's 68 today.
Detective Tutuola.
And it's a Robert Duvall movie.
Yes, Colors.
Yeah.
I thought we were playing this for Robert Duvall.
So did I. I didn't know it was Ice-T's birthday.
We could do both. We could do both.
I love Detective Tutuola.
I love him.
Yes.
I think he's been in fewer episodes this new season because, listen, I'm a devoted SVU watcher.
Me too.
And he's been in after he had that incident with him getting jumped or whatever and getting played by a fake victim. He's been in less and less. So I'm like, you better not retire.
What
so
happened to Ice-T?
in this last season, see, I told you I watched. In this last season, there was a woman that came up to him in a park pretending that she was hurt.
Oh.
So he went and helped, right? That's his nature. And this guy comes and hits him. He gets jumped. He gets hurt. His gun gets missing. It's a whole thing.
Wait. You mean Tutuola or Ice-T?
No, Tutuola.
Tutuola.
Yeah,
Oh,
the character.
okay. I thought you meant Ice-T.
So did I at first.
Hold on.
No.
I missed that episode.
The
I watched one
character.
last night and he was fine.
No,
that was
the
probably
character.
10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
No. I still watch. There's a new season, so I'm still a devoted SVU.
Yes.
That show's been on the air for as long as I can remember.
Forever. I hope it lasts forever. Yes,
Pretty
I love
great.
it. I love that show.
It's
another
great.
one.
It's
Comfort shows.
It's another one. You don't have to pay attention
at all.
Just they got him. Okay, let's see it. Up. Oh, he got away.
Yes.
Oh, they put him in jail, and you never really know.
What's
I
McCoy's
need
real
Detective
name?
Vincent.
McCoy. Oh yeah. Sam Waterston.
Sam Water. I love him.
Yeah.
Love him. My God. Yes.
Benson is the best one.
She's the best.
Let's
Although
do
who? Olivia Benson.
Olivia Benson.
Mariska Hargitay.
Yes, of course.
She's
Huge
so gorgeous.
fan.
Yes.
Oh, she's terrific.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
How big
Gorgeous.
of a fan?
Huge fan.
So is Ireland.
Like, yeah. Oh, look, John and I have very similar
Yes.
tastes. Yeah. Yeah. And
I
she's
just could not pronounce her name for years.
Mariska
Hargitay.
Hargitay.
I think I was similar to Hardaway or something.
Oh, yeah.
I could never get
Not
it out.
Penny.
Hargitay.
Hargitay,
I would love an Olivia Benson in these days. Love an Olivia
They've been,
Benson.
I mean, not to make a bad joke, but it is a bad joke. Everybody's talking about that terrible story about Savannah Guthrie's mom. Like if Olivia Benson would have been on the case, they would have solved it by now. But
In a
that
heartbeat.
just goes to show you that show's been on forever and
Yes.
ever and ever. So LeBron may or may not retire. I believe him when he says he doesn't know yet. If I had to place a bet, I'd place a bet that he comes back just because he's still playing at a high level, and I'd place a bet that I think he comes back here. I just feel like that's the most likely
Let me
scenario.
go back a little
you
bit.
tuned that one out.
23 years. You've got Bryce coming up, right? So Savannah's been doing this for 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they've had talks about how long do you want to keep going. So he may have a drop dead date somewhere in his head. I just don't think he's going to tell you until he's ready.
Maybe not, but could. And I understand what you're saying. That when you're with somebody, as long as they've been together and you plan your lives together, and when you're in a relationship, these are decisions you make collectively.
Remember how Brady ended up?
100%.
Yeah,
but one of these things that sometimes those that like I'm going to play, making it up. I'm going to play 20 years, and then 20 years comes up, you're like, I'm still really good at this.
He
like
said he was going to stop and didn't.
Right. We need to. I'm going to keep playing, and just because you have a date doesn't mean that date has to happen. You can keep kicking the can down the road.
Not to be a flip flopper. I go back to you. Maybe he doesn't know. He doesn't want to tell anybody yet.
I think he's
you might be right.
Still trying to figure it out along the way.
By the way, just a heads up, his middle son Bryce, he's a redshirt this year, so he's not in the timeline.
But we're talking
Well,
LeBron James.
I'm just saying.
Well, look,
I made Bronny an NBA player.
You make an excellent point. Did that stop him the first time?
No.
I mean, Bronny barely played on one of the worst teams in the Pac-12, and he got drafted. So, is it that big of a leap?
No,
yeah,
not at all.
Yeah.
No.
But then he had to wait. Not only he had to wait one more year after that just for him to enter into the draft.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's likely.
Yeah.
I'm with you, but just because he's not ready doesn't mean it won't happen.
I hear you.
Yeah. What about the rest of the league? I know the Lakers are waiting, but what about the league at large? Is the league waiting for
a post-LeBron
era? Because they have a lot of talented young players. They've got a lot of talented international players, but LeBron James has been the sun in the NBA solar system for a quarter century.
You know how many times they tried to come up with the next Jordan? Remember that?
Yeah.
It was Baby Jordan. It
Harold
was
Miner.
Harold Miner.
Yeah.
It was Grant Hill.
It was Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson. They tried to pass the torch 4 or 5 times, and he kept putting the dang thing out.
You don't pass it. Somebody takes it.
Somebody takes it from you.
You know who took it?
Who?
Kobe. You know who took it after that? LeBron. Not the next whoever was the other guy, but somebody just becomes the face of the league. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird were the co-faces of the league for about 10 years. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's Jordan.
Okay.
And then it was, hey, there's a void, and we kept trying to fill the void. It's with Vince Carter. It's with Allen Iverson. It's just never, and then it's like, oh, it's Kobe Bryant. And then it was,
took it.
It's, damn right he took it.
Yeah.
And then it's LeBron James.
Yeah.
And now we're kind of going into that era where LeBron's no longer the best player. That's Jokic. That's Giannis. That's, Wembenyama, whoever you want to throw in there. But the next guy that is clearly the guy that everyone is looking at, I think, is TBD. And I don't know if you can do, because LeBron and Curry, but mostly LeBron and Curry have just been the guys that are the face of this league for 20 years.
It might be Wemby.
It very easily could be Wemby.
And the other guy, and it just so happened to watch these two teams play on a humbug. It was Dallas versus San Antonio. And Cooper Flagg was going bonkers.
Sure.
I mean, just absolutely physical, just putting on a show, and so was Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
I think I came in the next day and said the face of the NBA is going to be Cooper Flag.
It might be, but you've got
Wemby.
Wemby's the better player.
Yeah.
Wemby is more,
he's Goliath,
for lack of a better word, more exotic just because he's 7.5 feet tall and he does so many different things. But the strike against Wemby, look, the NBA is an American league. The teams are based, with one exception, in the United States of America. Fans, for the vast majority, they are American fans. Wembanyama's French.
Well, wait,
Flag isn't.
But didn't Wemby play here to hone his skills? Didn't he play?
No, he played over in Europe.
I thought he came here to play a little bit.
He was
no,
over there.
Never.
Oh, Europe. No, never.
Am I thinking of the wrong guy?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
but that doesn't mean he can't be. It's just a little bit of a different thing. Like typically, the best player is an American. Typically, the most popular player is an American.
Yes.
Right? That's why Ant is in the mix. That's why Flag is in the mix. That's why we're always looking for the next guy. But the best guys in the league that are on the right side of 30, they're all international. Shea is an international.
That's who I was thinking of.
Luka's an international. Jokic is an international. Giannis is an international. Wembanyama is an international. But that none of this matters is because LeBron, we talk about him all the time. Do you guys are they talking about LeBron James every day in Portland, in Phoenix, in Indianapolis, in Chicago, in Miami? I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Not every day, but at least once a week.
But he's the story on SportsCenter. He's the story on First Take. He's still the story that we talk about the most. And I wonder if the league isn't ready. They're not going to shove him out the door because he's still a LeBron James, but are they ready for what's next?
It could be. I mean, LeBron got blamed for a bad dunk contest he wasn't even in.
He never was in it. Yeah, you're right.
The one we saw, they blamed him for that.
To this day, they're still doing that narrative.
But they're right, though. He should have competed in the dunk contest at least once. That was your job as a superstar.
It did seem to take a turn where there's pre and post kind of LeBron's arrival on the scene with the dunk contest, where the best players in the league would typically do it once, and then they stopped.
Tell me if this is fair. I think he was afraid he might lose because it's all subjective.
It is subjective.
You know what I mean?
But here's the
even
thing.
what you said with Dominique beating Jordan, I'm with you.
Yeah, I know.
And they gave it to Jordan. It's subjective. So I think LeBron was afraid that he could actually lose this. That's why he never did it.
It's interesting.
You know what I mean? Why else would you not do it?
What is it? What is the business for LeBron?
I mean, because you have to grow the sport. That's your job. Everybody that's
I don't think
it was still growing, even though he didn't participate.
Most of the people that came before you that actually had that skill set,
I hear you,
were in the dunk contest.
I don't know if he sees that as his responsibility. It happened organically.
But how could he not if he's a student of the game? He knows what this game is.
I'm sure he knows. It's just a question about whether or not that he cares. He knows for sure.
I think you go to the dunk contest and you take an L, you take a dent. Because that's something they can point to and say you didn't win.
Maybe. I just here I keep coming back to this. Your theory is an interesting one, and I want to get on board. I want to co-sign it because I think it's fun. You ever think there's a second that LeBron James walked out on a basketball court, especially in the prime of his life, and was scared of anything?
No.
I don't.
No.
I don't.
Maybe losing a game.
Yeah, losing a game, but that's...
Or losing some sort of competition.
Sure, but LeBron, try to put yourself in the frame of mind of LeBron 15 years ago.
I am.
I can't imagine that he was like, "Oh, I might not win.
So
I'm not
two
going to do
things,
it."
and he could explain it, and it means nothing in the long run. But two things he did in the All-Star game: one, you never did the dunk contest. Number two, when you were in there and Kobe went out to challenge you, you passed.
Yeah,
that's two.
Yeah.
So you'd have to give me some valid reasons why you did that.
It's interesting.
Right, because to me it looks like you didn't want to compete and Kobe scared the hell out of you. Right.
I keep coming back to this. You make a good point. I don't have a good
Say?
counterpoint.
I didn't want to light Kobe up because I respect him so much. And I would buy that. I would buy that.
I would not buy that.
There's no way.
I would not buy that.
I would buy that bravado. I like that. You know what I mean?
No, because that sounds like no, man. I don't want that smoke. That's what that sounds like to me.
That would be a reasonable excuse. You know what? I didn't want to kill him.
By the way, he would have won the dunk contest simply because the league would want him to win the dunk contest.
I'm trying to think who was.
It almost doesn't matter.
It's Blake Griffin.
As long as he went out there and did something,
yeah,
he would have won.
I'm trying to think who. Blake Griffin. Who else?
Griffin won. Brent Berry.
Okay, he beats
D. Brown.
in the LeBron James. Oh, I guess it is all the LeBron James era. Trying to think of
25
all
years.
the winners.
Zach LaVine.
Okay.
Zach LaVine was good.
Yeah, really good.
Nate Robinson won it twice.
Yeah.
Because he's 5'0".
Right. Go Dogs.
Right. Now he's out there skying. Do you think LeBron wins one over him?
Yes.
You think? What if Mr. 5'5" jumps over a car?
Because the NBA is a business, right? The NBA is in the business of making sure that the league is thriving and healthy and good. And if LeBron James winning the dunk contest is thriving and healthy and good, they'll do it. Because he's not going to embarrass himself.
But the one thing I did like about Dominique especially, and Jordan to a certain extent, those dunks they did to win the contest, you saw in games.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You saw Kiss the Rim in a game.
Yeah.
You saw Dominique windmill in a game, right?
Yeah.
Hard, too.
I like that, but I also like the idea of just doing, like, goofy acrobatics.
Right.
Like, that's fun, too. Like, jumping over the car, putting on the blindfold.
But how many varieties of bashes does LeBron have? Because I only know the one.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's going to go out there and reinvent the thing, but it's like everybody on that panel's like, we're doing this, right? Yeah, we're doing it. Okay. Yeah. Short of him missing his dunks, he's going to win.
I just wonder. I would love an answer to that.
They're not
as
going
to
to
why
give
you didn't
Mike
do
McClung the gold medal or whatever that guy's name.
What if he does the scorpion dunk and
yeah.
LeBron does his regular stuff? You're going to steal it from the guy?
Yes. Yes.
You can't win.
Yeah, you're done here for today.
And that's all he needs. If they give it to him and he didn't deserve it.
I would love to, dart in the neck Adam Silver this and Truth Serum and say, are you ready for post LeBron?
No,
because
hell
he's
no.
always going
You don't
to
have
be
a star.
around. But they do. They don't have one like that, but they got plenty of others and somebody will fill the void. Maybe it's not right away. Somebody will. Somebody always does.
It's going to take time. It won't be immediate.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you could, like I said, Cooper Flag and Wemby are young enough where you can build. In 5 years, they'll be as good as they need to be and probably in competition for winning championships.
That's it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be such the focal point of the NBA was the buildup of his name being drafted and how it just kept on continuing on, if that makes sense.
They called him King James.
They literally crowned himself that, man.
He's one of three athletes in my lifetime that you knew who they were before they were a pro or famous, that was tabbed as a prodigy, that actually exceeded the ridiculous amount of hype that came before them.
Never let you down.
The king in high school, you're like, dude, what how good could he possibly? Well, that.
Right.
There you go. Maybe the greatest player of all time.
Manziel. Nope.
Right. The hype, we've seen it all the time. It happens all the time. There's only three people, because one of them's a woman, that have exceeded the hype that came before they actually did anything. Him, Serena Williams, and Tiger.
True.
Those are the only three.
They're supposed to be good, and they're great. They're better. They're better than you think.
Like, Tiger's like, well, okay, so he's won all these amateur events. Well, how good is he going to be? Well, there
He's
you
the
go.
greatest golfer
Serena.
of all time.
Well, she's going to be even better than her big sister. Well,
Really?
let's see. Really? Better.
Yes.
Like, those are the three.
And so that's why my question is, because to find their new star, like, we didn't know much about Shea as far as, like, how he could be.
Yeah.
Because he didn't develop and start later in his career. I mean, he's still young. He's only going to get better. And like, we didn't know much about Jokic coming into the NBA because remember, he wasn't as big as he is now. He got his game evolved. We knew about LeBron James, to your credit, as soon as he was in high school, and they just kept on following along. So they're going to squeeze every single narrative they can out of him because it's his legacy.
And there's something about these guys that hold the spotlight on them for as long as they have, to be the face of the league, to use the vernacular. There's an X factor that you can't put your finger on. You either have that thing to hold everyone's attention or you don't. And it's not just being a great player, because there's a lot of great players, right?
True.
But it's
Parks
great.
are full of them.
Right. But even like a guy like Kawhi Leonard will never be the face of the league because there's no X factor, right? Chris Paul's a great player. He's never going to be the face of the league because he's unlikable.
Right.
But Magic Johnson was not only a great player, but he was this beam of light. Kobe Bryant was like that.
There's one guy that has a megawatt smile that could. Is Anthony Edwards.
He's got to win.
He really looks like he enjoys playing basketball.
He does, but he's got to win.
He has all the tools.
Everything.
He's got to win.
He has a personality. He's very expressive. People actually tune in to literally listen to what he has to say because you never know because he's unapologetically like energetic. All of that stuff. Like it all ties into what he could be, but he just doesn't want to be the face of the league.
He's got to win, and he hasn't won. Look, if he won a couple of titles, whether he wants it or not, it's happening.
And I think once LeBron is gone, and I think that we talked about it earlier in our meeting, then you'll get to see who that is because he has so much magnetic pull to him that even though you're looking,
yeah, he does.
he does. And even though you're looking around the league like this guy could be it, this guy could be it. Oh, back to LeBron. Back to LeBron. And until you don't get reshifted back to LeBron, then you can focus on another guy.
I think you're right. And Steph. Because,
Yep.
let's just say that LeBron pulled the pin at the end of this year. Now it's Steph. And until Steph, because Steph has that charisma. Steph is a winner. Steph is very likable. Like, Steph is going to slide. Steph's in the spotlight with him right now.
Yeah.
Because
does he sell shoes? Does Steph sell shoes?
I'm not the
I
right
know
guy. to ask.
LeBron does.
He had Under Armour, but they're
I know.
currently no longer in business
Right.
together.
Does he sell shoes? I know LeBron sells a lot of
His
stuff.
Under Armour did well,
Okay.
and it lasted for a majority of his career, so his Under Armour did well.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's Wemby.
It's going to be.
It's
Look,
Wemby.
the face of the NBA is the black hat, the villain.
Yeah.
Great. Go beat him.
Yeah.
I bet you can.
Tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The LA Morning Drive double punch of great sports radio to start your day. Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle, 3 to 7 a.m.
The Lakers are in the no man's land category, and thus there is no point to this season.
Followed by LA's only local sports morning show, the all-new Sedano and Cap morning show at 7 a.m.
Well, we've only been in morning since September of last year.
It goes to show you how much better we are than everybody else.
Weekday mornings on ESPN LA.
How about that? So by next year, skyrocket to the top of the charts, baby.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get yours at genesisinvitational.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Today we're talking cancer awareness, and I want to bring in someone with a really unique perspective, Dr. Kelly Victory. She's a board-certified emergency medicine physician with over 30 years of experience who serves on the chief medical board for the Wellness Company. And most importantly, she's a cancer survivor. Dr. Victory, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks very much for having me, Michelle.
We've been hearing a lot lately about cancer rates rising, especially in younger adults, which is obviously pretty alarming. What are you seeing?
Without question, cancer rates are rising across the board. And concerningly, we are seeing more aggressive cancers in people even in their 20s and 30s.
That's scary for a lot of people. Is there anything that can be done to help alleviate that fear?
And that is what led me to develop the new product Shield, because it is a group of more than 12 well-studied, scientifically proven supplements that help to supercharge your immune system, the first line of defense against cancer.
To learn more, visit victoryagainstcancer.com and use promo code SMALLS to save $25 on Shield.
Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. And Tip or No Tip on the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. Presented by LA Care. LA's most affordable health plan. Part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered. And connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org. Tip or no tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. All right, guys, here's the guy that has been causing headlines, to say the least. And someone that we really like here in LA, and that's Mr. Puka Nacua. Puka was spotted at the Daytona 500 hanging out with WWE superstar Charlotte Flair.
Hey.
Who, by the way, is 39 and he's 24. Just putting it out there.
What you trying to do?
She posted.
You age shaming?
No, but she did post, yo, this was fun, which a lot of fans interpreted as like they hanging out, if you know what I mean. They could be friends. He's been commenting on multiple posts this week on her post. No confirmation yet as if they're dating. Again, she's 39, he's 24, just saying. But tip or no tip, Puka is wilding out a little too much this offseason.
I'm going to say no tip. He hadn't been arrested yet, right?
Not yet.
Wilding out too much means you're getting in trouble with the law.
Okay.
Right now, he's just having fun being young. And he's about to make a ton of money. And he had a season for the agent. You should go blow it off and blow it out. I'm with you there. And Charlotte Flair, that's a pretty good get, right?
I don't know who that is.
Ric Flair's daughter.
Okay. I just don't know who that
They were,
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they were at the last home game.
Ric
Ric Flair was there.
Yeah, he was there.
With his daughter, but I didn't recognize her because she looked different.
She's. I saw him. I didn't
Yeah.
see her, but I know Reese sent a picture of.
I'm not trying to be cheeky when I ask this. What does wild and out mean?
Going crazy.
Going crazy.
Okay.
Like doing too much.
Pac-Man Jones.
Doing too much. Okay.
Doing too much.
Well, Pac-Man Jones, to your point, DeMarco, was getting arrested.
That's wilding out.
Okay. Then no. If it's just as simple as getting in trouble with the law, then he's not doing
That's
that.
not what I meant by
Okay.
wilding out. I just mean he's doing too much in this off season.
Here's my answer, I think. We won't know until football season starts. If he comes out and plays great, then the answer is no. If he comes out and was like, hey, he didn't look like himself, then the answer might be yes, right? But right now, to your point, he just came off one of the great seasons that you're going to see. He's one of the best players in the league. He's one of the most famous players in the league. He's on a really good team. He lives in a city where there's lots of opportunity.
You've worked your butt off to be a superstar.
And all of these
Go
things.
enjoy it.
Now, if he shows up and struggles, then it's be like, yo, dude, what's up? But if he just shows up and is Puka Nacua all again, then it's all good.
Right.
I mean, what's your line? Production equals tolerance?
Production equal tolerance.
Tolerance,
Yes.
yeah. And I think we're entering that territory.
Yes. Don't flunk a test.
And I-
show up on time and be in shape.
And be good.
And be good.
Yeah.
Just be you.
I don't want him to be bad because I'm a Rams fan, but I also want him to be like, okay, there's things because LA will eat you up.
It wouldn't be the first time.
You know what I mean? So I'm hoping because of some of the things that we've seen with him that he has good people now telling him like, yo, bro, get it together. Because LA will chew you out
What did
really
Chris
quick.
Carter say? Get you a fall guy.
Yeah. Well, there's two ways to do it.
Yes.
There's the Derek Jeter method, which is you never saw Derek Jeter out anything other than what he wanted you to see him out with or wear or any of those. Like there was never scandal. Everybody knew Derek Jeter went out with beautiful, famous women. Everybody knew that Derek Jeter was not a monk. Like he was out, but there was no smoke. It's just
None.
Derek Jeter was always just the water was calm and everything was good. And Derek Jeter showed up every year.
Yeah.
And he was Derek Jeter.
And there's also Broadway Joe.
Yeah. Yep.
You could be that.
You could be that. And then there's the other one where there's just noise and chaos and very public and all of this stuff. And we'll see which he's
Where he
chosen
lands.
the second path so far, but we'll see what happens.
And
It wouldn't fill me with confidence if I were trying to forecast getting in business with him. Like it would be one of those, right now we're good, but that you're borrowing against the credit card at some point.
Yeah.
And
this is business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
about to make a sizable investment in you. You might want to show your Eddie Haskell side.
There was never a time where you were thinking, do I really want to get in business with Derek Jeter? Never.
Always.
And
Give him
with
an
Puka,
office.
it's like,
Give him an office. Did
There's
you hear
a
what
little, yes,
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
because the Rams don't do BS,
not often.
it's like,
Yeah.
Okay. And this came out today. I saw it today, and I thought of you, especially because you're a big boxing fan. Legendary boxers Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are gearing up for what would be one of the most unusual showdowns, I believe, in boxing history. They've talked about this, but apparently there is a match scheduled April 25th of this year in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So they're going at it. We'll see how much they really will go at it. But tip or no tip, this match is 100% money and it probably will not be good.
At what weight are we fighting? Floyd fought at 147. Tyson's the heavyweight. What are we doing here? So when you said Democratic, whatever, of Congo,
Republic
of Congo, that makes sense. It's a money grab. Look, if it gives Mike a payday, I'm all for it. If Floyd needs money and you can get somebody to pay it, I'm all for it. But this can't be a real show.
Of course not.
It's a welter and a heavyweight. What are we doing?
It's that, and it's a 49-year-old welterweight and a 59-year-old heavyweight.
What are we doing? Yes, this is a freak show.
If not you, DeMarco Farr, not you, Laura, not you, DeAndre, but if you, the royal you, the collective, if you want to go spend your $39.99 or $59.99 or $89.99 or whatever it's going to be knock yourself out. Just leave me out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like it's a farce.
Right.
It's stupid. It's uninteresting to me. If you like it, I love it. But I I do not need to watch a 60-year-old Mike Tyson.
I think I'm over the freak shows. I'm way over the freak shows. I only watch real fights from here on out.
But he's 60.
I only watch real fights now. This is stupid. The whole Logan Paul, Mike Tyson thing soured me on that forever. Yeah, so I won't watch this, but I'll watch real fights.
Yeah, a good
real
fight. There's nothing like that. That's a real. Sign me up all day long.
You know what? That's
but this
funny.
isn't a real fight. This is a way for them to make some money, which whatever.
The NBA and boxing, kind of the same thing. When the heavyweight belts moved to Europe, the heavyweight division went right in the toilet here. Same thing.
Yeah, it's. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Knock yourselves out. Literally, wow. I don't care.
I do know they hate each other, though. I do know Floyd and Mike don't like each other.
You know what would be interesting to me? Like with what you're saying, like if I got an alert on my phone that said Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather got in a fight in the street outside of a restaurant, I'm all in on that.
Scrolling till I find it.
Absolutely.
Right.
But if they're asking, hey, you want to watch these guys fight? It'll cost you $50. Get the out of here.
Floyd knocks out Mike. Headline. Mike knocks out Floyd. Not a big headline.
There's two senior citizens fighting in the street. Like, I mean, what are we talking about?
Wow.
You know, I miss, because my mom was a big, and she still is to a degree, a big boxing fan. And we watched a lot of boxing when I was growing up. I miss that type of boxing.
Sure.
I really do, because we don't see it anymore. And I know there's like real, quote unquote, real fights now. But even if you compare those like 90s, because I remember the 90s fights to now, I'm like, man, this is so watered down.
There's some great fights going on now. The problem is we don't know who they are.
Right.
That's the problem. Yeah. You don't know a single guy, but there's some great fights going on. That's the problem.
I still have cable or DirecTV, so forgive me. So I still flip channels. If I'm flipping channels and you land on one of those regional sport or one of these sites, and they got two guys that are fighting, I'll stop and watch it every time.
Right.
Because they're real fighters.
Yes.
They're trying to make their world through professional boxing, and they want to see it. And there is nothing. I've been so terribly spoiled in my life to get to go see so many amazing things. Super Bowls, World Series, Final Fours, like you name it. Go down the list. I've probably got a chance to see it. There's nothing like a fight.
A big fight.
There's nothing like it. The energy, the malice,
the butterflies,
the butter. There's nothing that brings the energy like a fight does.
Nope.
And even like if we had if I invited you guys over to my house to watch a big football game, right? SC Notre Dame. Okay, fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna watch a football game. We're gonna watch. Yeah, it's cool. All right, see you later. Invite you guys over to watch a fight. It's a different energy in my living room. When you're watching a fight, it's just totally different.
Every sport has a different energy, and I think you talked about this a little bit, Trav, when you said you sat right. You had great seats to that Laker game, and you're like, "Oh my God, I was so close." And I've had great seats at Dodger Stadium, but it's still different.
Yep.
It's the same thing with sport. Watching it at home, a fight, different energy than like we've had watch parties for the World Series. We had watch parties for the Super Bowl, and it's all different energy.
It's simple and it's kind of barbaric, but at its most base, here's the biggest difference: somebody's going to get hurt in a fight, and that's the difference in the energy.
Yeah,
right. We go watch the World Series. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to lose. Right. You watch the NBA Finals. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to lose. You watch turn a fight. Somebody's getting hurt.
Somebody's getting hit in the face.
And that's the difference. And the energy just comes through. Nothing like it. Cannot wait. DeAndre is drinking espresso martinis. I have a lot of questions, DeAndre. We're going to get into it next. It's DeMarco.
There you go.
And Trav, ESPN LA.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew retail trailer to shop men's and women's apparel made for the course and beyond. Plus a limited edition Los Angeles collection with 100% of proceeds benefiting the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you're not in Riviera, be sure to check out the brand at travismatthew.com.
Tax season is officially here, and before you blow it all on gadgets or golf clubs, let me throw out a smarter play. VisionWorks. If it's been a minute since your last eye exam, this is the perfect time to invest in something that actually matters, your vision. VisionWorks has eye exams, stylish frames, and trusted doctors to make sure your eyes are always game ready. You got that refund for a reason, so put it to some good use. There are 7 VisionWorks locations in the OC, Santa Ana, Fullerton, Brea, Rancho Santa Margarita, Buena Park, Lake Forest, and Laguna Niguel. VisionWorks, see the difference.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cash back app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. Top users make between $200 to $300 per month.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GOOD25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GOOD25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GOOD25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Thicker.
A little firmer.
A little firmer, a little thicker. And
I
like
like mine a little firmer, too.
Yeah.
DeMarco and Travis continue.
A little thicker, a little firmer.
Here are the guys.
So it was Friday night?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Right, Valentine's Day. Saturday night. I'm at home. I get a little zzz on my phone. I look down. I get a text from DeAndre. A very, very appetizing, beautiful espresso martini on your table. I didn't know that you were a fan.
Look, let me tell you something. That was my first time actually having a whole glass of espresso martini. I just normally take a little sip or whatever. Whatever this bartender did, that damn thing was really, really good. And I was ready to go into Rails, the Italian restaurant that we ended up going into a bar. So we had to wait a little bit because we initially had reservations at 9:30. And we actually able to get in. So we had to wait a little bit. So my girl was like, let's go to the bar right around the corner. So all right, cool. And sure enough, she's like, I ordered us espresso martinis. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I never really had one. And man, I'll tell you right now, whatever that bartender did, A1.
They're a little foofy, which I don't mind. Like we've talked about, I like it, but they are delicious and they're strong.
They jack you up.
That's the thing. They make you alert and a little buzzed all at the same time, and I love it.
One time, never again.
Oh.
Really?
Never again. Nope.
My go-to.
You didn't like the ride?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But
I want
I get
down.
it.
Let me come down for a while, please.
He's giving you an air hug right here.
Yeah.
That's exactly why
I want
like
this to be over.
having a drink. I only want to go down.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And an espresso martini will take you up
the
too,
other way,
right?
Yes.
Like, to your point, Laura, it's got caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I want the down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dancing and
That's
crying.
the whole point.
I want this to be over.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Laura.
Sorry. So there's a brand called Flor de Caña. It's, I believe it's from Nicaragua. And they have an espresso rum. OMG. Like when I first bought it, because I like espresso martinis. So when I bought it, I was like, you don't know, when it's a new brand, you don't really know how it's going to go. That darn thing is so delicious. Like you just put it a little bit on the rocks and you're good.
Never again.
And there's another one called Bandero, which is, it's called Café and Tequila. So it's coffee and tequila.
Wow.
And it's also, that one will shoot you up real, real good and keep you there because of the tequila.
Okay, so here's the thing. I like tequila and I like coffee, but the two of those together sound awful.
I know what you, trust me. I got you. I went to the tequila festival like a year or two ago and they were there.
Okay.
The amount of curse words that we said when we drank it and we're like, oh my God, it's so good. The guy was like, he was scared because he wasn't sure if we were going to go one way or the other. It was so, I can't sample you guys because we're on the air, but I have some.
We get off at 5:57.
We do.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
So I'll bring the bottle because it's pretty. And I have a bar. So I have so much liquor and I have a lot of liquor with coffee. So good.
Enjoy.
So I just have a question because I'm expanding my horizon when it comes to trying out different drinks.
Okay.
So when the bartender made the espresso martini, I really wasn't paying attention as far as how it went down, but I found it really interesting that he took a lemon and peeled off the lemon. Is that common?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
That's
have you ever
very cool.
gotten an espresso coffee at like a real Italian coffee house kind of place?
Twist.
They'll always give you a little lemon peel on the
Little
side.
piece.
All right.
It's
Yes.
a little that the little they twist it and the oils come out and kind of their aromas and a little bit of the flavor. It's very
So
nice.
does
little
that make
touch.
a actual like big difference? Okay.
You more for your nose, like you can smell it more than anything else, and if you can smell something, you can taste something. So yeah, it's that guy. Whoever made you that knew what they were doing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love all the garnishes on my drink.
It's the best.
Best.
It's the best. How was the rest of your Valentine's?
It was really good.
Yeah?
The Italian restaurant, we went to Rayo's in Hollywood, and it's actually closing down
Yeah,
at the end of
you
this
said.
month. And when I tell you that the service was great, the food was even it was really, really good. I ended up with a chicken parmesan.
Oh,
fantastic choice.
Hard to
The
miss.
Can't go wrong with
the breading
parm.
and everything was really good. The appetizers, we got mozzarella sticks, and they ended up giving
Oh, you went heavy on the fried
we
mozzarella
did.
on
Yeah,
that
we
meal.
did.
Yeah.
And honestly, the breading on the mozzarella stick wasn't too heavy. There wasn't that much cheese. It was like the perfect amount. And then the meatballs they came out with as well. Oh, everything was fantastic, man. I'm telling you right
Sounds
now.
like a good
It was a really
Valentine's
good
Day.
meal.
Where are you on a chicken parm sandwich, DeMarco?
Yes, right in
Yeah.
front of me, please.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
There you go.
It is a
You're
lot,
dang right
but
it
it's
is.
also great.
I'm a lot.
Yeah. It's chicken parm,
I
but they
need that as a
stuff it
drop.
inside a
You're right.
roll. Like, what part of this is
You
complicated?
dang right.
That
Yes,
sounds
sir.
amazing.
Can I ask you guys a random question? I know we got to get back into sports, but do you guys believe in like the energy of Lunar Year? Because Lunar Year hits tomorrow.
I don't want to get in trouble.
I know who does.
There
People
you go.
People
Better
that work
said.
in emergency rooms.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Weird stuff happens during certain cycles of or phases, I guess is the word for the moon. Yes.
So-
that weird stuff happens when the moon is in a certain phase.
So we have I think a full moon starting. We have Lent is about there's so many things are starting.
Well, yeah, it's almost Fat Tuesday. Huh?
Yeah. So it's all these things are starting, but tomorrow is Lunar Year and it's the year of the horse, right? The fire horse.
The horse.
The
Yeah.
horse. There you go. He got it.
The horse.
And my friend who is Chinese gave me all these things not to do and to do.
Okay.
So yesterday I was cleaning my door with white vinegar and water.
What's that supposed
So
to
it's
do?
supposed to cleanse like your bad aura
Okay.
and your, just kind of open abundance into your life. After that, you have to wash it with cinnamon and water.
Cinnamon?
Yeah.
I'm out.
What? You don't like cinnamon?
Ugh.
Really?
Can't do it.
Oh,
What?
I love
It
cinnamon.
smells
Well,
delicious.
I've told you guys this story.
No. No. Didn't know.
Serious? I've had to have told you
No.
this. All right.
I didn't know you
30-second
didn't
version.
like cinnamon.
I want to know.
I have not eaten cinnamon since I was 11 years old. I went to visit my Aunt Kim, who was living in Orlando, Florida at the time. My brother and I and my Aunt Cameron, who's only about 2 years older than me. We went to see my Aunt Kim, who was living in Orlando. She's going to take us to Disney World, all of this stuff, right? California kid, never been to Florida, never seen Disney World, all this stuff. So we're going to go do it. And you know those Pillsbury cinnamon rolls you make in the tube where you crack the tube open and you put them in? They're delicious, right?
They
Yeah,
are.
of course they are. Well, my Aunt Kim bought a bad whether it's open or something. The dough was spoiled.
Oh.
I didn't know that. And I ate, because I'm a monster, I ate like 6 of these things.
Oh.
I lived in her bathroom floor for 3 days.
Turned you
And
off.
the smell of cinnamon, the sight of it, I cannot eat it. And, and that's
So when we were
40 years ago.
When we were talking about Cinnabons, you must have hated it.
I understand it intellectually. I just can't eat it.
Oh,
I just can't
okay.
eat it.
You have the same thing my brother has with tequila. He can't smell Patron because his 21st birthday, I bought him the Costco side one, and we just kept pounding shots to the point that it was, I won't say what he did because he will hate me forever,
Yeah.
but he can't smell Patron to save his life.
I interrupted you. So what else do you do?
No. So that's one of the things that I did. Tomorrow you can't clean. You can't sweep because then you're sweeping your wealth away. You can't do laundry. Don't cut your hair.
What happens if you do laundry?
It's supposed to like you're washing away like good fortune.
Okay.
And
Susan's
then
got the washing machine running 24 hours a day in our
I
house. It
always
never
do.
stops.
Yeah.
It
I love
never
doing laundry.
Stops.
Yeah.
I
know.
don't mind
Me too.
folding the laundry. I just don't like doing the
Every
laundry.
day that
Oh, I hate folding.
wash and dry
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not tomorrow.
I will take off a T-shirt, I'll throw it in the hamper,
Yeah.
and it's like the next thing I know, it's in the wash before it's even hit the bottom of the hamper.
Correct.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah, so there's that. So you're supposed to not take a shower tomorrow.
Now
And
we're
you're not. Yeah, I know, but
taking a shower
I'm
tomorrow.
taking a shower. I can't
Taking
not
one
take
tonight,
a
taking
shower.
one tomorrow.
So you're not supposed to wash your hair tomorrow either,
Too
or
late.
cut your hair
Too late.
tomorrow. Well, you guys,
I'll put the vinegar on my door. That'll be good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like all these rules, and I told my friend, I'm like, wow, like that's cool that you follow that, but it's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm doing half of them.
Okay, then we can move on. What if it works? What if the reason you wash your hair tomorrow is the reason you don't have an economically viable 2026?
Wow. See, why'd you put that out there? See?
Just saying.
Now.
Yeah.
What vinegar and what?
It's vinegar and water.
Vinegar and water.
It's
Vinegar
like
and water.
Wash all my clothes.
It's like Crash Davis says in Bull Durham. It's only stupid if it doesn't work.
Yeah, the rose goes in the front, big guy. I got you. Yes,
I'm
sir.
big. I'm big on astrology. You guys know this because I know you guys are both like boars. I know you guys like the pig. But yeah, like I'm big on all that. So give me all the energy because I need all the abundance.
Vinegar your door tomorrow?
I already did it.
Oh.
I did it last night. Christian looked at me like crazy. It was like 11 o'clock at night. He's like, "What the bleep are you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, we need all the abundance." You would have made a good
baseball player because baseball players are lunatic superstitious.
There you go.
Yeah, that would have fit right in.
I'm super.
Are football players like that?
Oh yeah.
Just as bad? Because baseball players get weird.
Whatever you do, if you have success, you're going to do it again.
Okay.
Over and
That's
over and
the
over
same
again.
rule then.
Yes.
Yeah. You step on the line, you get a hit. You step on the line every time for the rest of your life. You don't step on the line, you get a hit. You never step on the line again for the rest of your life.
Did you ever see John Henderson, the big defensive tackle? I'm sure you've seen the video of him letting the trainer slap him in the face.
Oh, I have seen, yeah.
You know why? He went out and got a sack. So now you must slap me before I take the field. See? Yes.
Sausage McMuffin, a Coke, and 2 hash browns.
Let's
before
go.
A high school game, I had a pretty good day. Guess what I had every day before every game in high school?
Wow. You dang right.
Sausage McMuffin, big Coke, 2 hash browns.
What about you, DeMarco? Did you have any superstitions?
A bunch, and they all switched. Socks up, socks down, gloves on, gloves off, tape this way, put this number over here, put this number on this tape over here. I told you the lady, this security guard, this old lady, I have no idea who she is, what her name is. Never saw her again. She challenged me to throw water in my face and look in the mirror and say something.
Okay.
So what the hell? I tried it. Had the game of my life. So now I'm doing this before every game.
It's only stupid if it doesn't work.
That's right.
That's right. All right. So some potential NFL transactions that Bill Barnwell from ESPN has kind of thrown out there. This is the one that kind of jumped off the page at you, DeMarco. I want to start here because you said you would do this right away.
Okay.
Both teams, this works. Jets and Cardinals, the two juggernauts that are the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Jets. The Jets would get Kyler Murray plus a late-round pick, 6th-round pick. The Cards would get a 4th guy to try a quarterback. The Cardinals get out of the Kyler Murray deal, and they get a 4th-round pick coming back.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's great. I was doing that mock draft thing I was telling you about, and the Jets are picking 2, and Mendoza's going to be gone, and they need a quarterback. So do you think they will take Ty Simpson, the Alabama quarterback? It's kind of all over the place, iffy. Doesn't make sense because you have so many needs. But if you can go ahead and get Kyler Murray, who's kind of a one-man show, just to be that guy because the next year's draft is loaded with quarterbacks.
Supposed to be.
I would wait. I would use those picks, those first-round picks you have. I think you have 2 this year and 3 next year to build your football team. And let Kyler do what Kyler does for a couple of seasons. It couldn't be any worse than what you had there before.
Okay, so that cuts both ways. I think you're right.
Yeah.
It couldn't be any worse, but it could also be the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's better than anybody they've had there. I do. I think he's a better talent than anybody they've had there since Rodgers. And it didn't work because of the whole head coach, whatever.
Yeah.
Kyler's kind of a one-man army. Just let him do what he does. In the short term could work. And it would also free up the Cardinals to go up and get a guy at quarterback.
If I were the Cardinals, this makes a ton of sense for me.
Done.
Ton of sense for me with the Cardinals. I get out from underneath the Kyler Murray experiment. Didn't work. Whatever. No harm, no foul. Move on. Try your next guy. But the Jets, to me, this just feels like another reclamation project from a guy. And I think part of the reason that Kyler Murray struggled in Arizona, the way that he did, was it was a bad environment for him, right? Like the Arizona Cardinals did not provide him with the infrastructure that would allow him to be the best version of himself, right? Maybe some of that's self-inflicted. Maybe
consistently.
Right. Well, aren't the Jets just more of the same? Like the Jets haven't been able to get out of their own way in 50 years.
I wonder what he'd do in New York with that fan base where you can't hide. In Arizona, you can kind of hide down there.
Okay.
You know that? In New York, you really can't. And he's got talent. He still has speed. He can still throw the football. I mean, there's some stuff you can do. And it might buy Aaron Glenn another year, another 2 years. Who knows? I wouldn't mind turning the keys of the organization over to Kyler Murray in the short term. And like I said, Arizona, I would do that in a heartbeat. Maybe then you'd move up and take a Ty Simpson from Alabama. if you need a guy.
They need to move on. The Kyler Murray thing is not going to happen there. I would argue that I don't think the Kyler Murray thing is going to happen anywhere. But if somebody wanted to kick the tires, okay, give it a shot, but not in Arizona.
In a heartbeat, I would do that deal.
How about this one? Raiders and Bears. The Raiders would get DJ Moore and a first-rounder. The Bears get Max Crosby and a future fifth-round pick.
I think the Bears could do it because you've got Caleb Williams, and they're loaded at receiver. I wouldn't say loaded.
I got a Dunze.
They
got Luther Burden.
They're set at receiver. Maybe I wouldn't want to give that up for a tackle or an edge rusher, but you're getting Max Crosby.
Mm-hmm. That's not just some guy.
That's a guy that changes your whole division.
Right.
If he's loose there in the north.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, I would consider that if I was the Raiders. Now, here's the only thing. DJ Moore is a hell of a receiver.
Yes.
Really is. But Ty Hill is released and is on the street. That could change my mind.
And way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Yeah.
We can go in a different direction there for the Raiders.
What about both? Like, do the deal and add Ty. Now
you're talking.
Because the first-round pick is the part that makes this interesting to me. The first-round pick, the Raiders need a lot of stuff, right? And Max Crosby can be turned into a lot of stuff. It could turn into a high-level wide receiver
and a first-round pick.
in DJ Moore. A first-round pick, theoretically, should walk right in and start pretty darn soon, and you've got the number 1 overall pick, and you've got your new coach. Like, this is how you kind of jump-start it as opposed to putting Mendoza back there and hope that he doesn't get his head ripped off.
If it does work with this coach, and there's no guarantee it will work, this one drummed out Pete Carroll. So Kubiak can get spit out in 2 years.
No doubt.
Right. So by the time this team actually becomes viable and good, Max Crosby won't be.
Right.
So you might as well move on from him now and get what you can.
I think, and you have to find a way to protect Mendoza.
Yes.
Like, I always get the two Carr brothers mixed up. Who's the one that played for the Texans? David.
That's the one that got beat up.
David was the first pick in the NFL draft and was basically shell-shocked out of the league because the Texans were just getting him destroyed.
70 sacks a year. Yes.
Yeah, just getting annihilated. And I don't blame David Carr for that. Like that, he was just running for his, like your guy from their high school.
Yes.
He's just trying to survive. He's just trying to get out of there.
And learn at the same time.
Learn. And so that could happen to Mendoza is not that far-fetched. But if you give him a receiver, if you get some offensive linemen, you've already got a running back, you've already got a tight end, you get a new head coach that can learn how to, like this, out of this death spiral that the Raiders have been on for 25 years.
I like the way Seattle is built, I think, with Sam Darnold. When you think about it, they are loaded in other places that the quarterback isn't the focal point. You can do that now in today's NFL. You can do that with Mendoza. You just have to be smart with your picks. The last thing you need if you're the Raiders is a $38 million edge rusher.
Right.
Who's really not going to help you win games or score points. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Myles Garrett. All you're doing is watching him run up his sack totals and losing games every Sunday. So I would try to get something done there if I can. And the only thing I don't know is how Max Crosby is going to play outdoors because it gets cold in Chicago.
If I had to bet, I bet he'd be okay.
You think so?
I do. Just because he's just such a relentless competitor.
Do tattoos make you warm?
I don't know, but I'm not going to assume that Max Crosby is a product of just
weather.
Being on turf.
He's all weather, but just like quarterback, being there is different. You got to get used to playing in that sort of environment because everything is outdoors. That's the sucky thing. So he is kind of a
What do you
turf
think the
buster.
Rams do with their picks? You think they spend them both on the defensive side, or do they try to double down and just let's score more points?
That's what I've been looking at. So, I mean, I'm only up to 10 in my mock. So both tackles are already gone before the Rams have picked.
Okay.
There is an edge rusher from Ohio State that would be very interesting.
Okay.
But he will probably
take me
be
through
gone.
that. Pause right there for a second.
Yeah.
Because if I'm looking at the Rams and I see Jared Verse and I see Byron Young, maybe Byron Young's back, maybe he's not. We'll see, right? But I got two guys that are on the edge that are pretty darn good. Do I need another one?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can never have enough edge guys.
Okay.
Ever.
Even if I don't have a secondary to speak of?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm looking. I'm looking
Yeah.
for the corners that are there. And, I mean, you don't have to spend a first-round pick on corners. You know, you can go second round, third round, and get some good guys to come in. Because I'm not sure if you're drafting for the Pro Bowl, so to speak, or an All-Pro. I think you're drafting to get better, which I don't think will be that hard.
No, I don't think so either.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some guys that I think if you added right now, some second-day dudes that would come in and compete right away.
I keep coming back to what they did before. when they went all in, when they pushed all the chips in, the F them picks era, and maybe try to do that again. And go get, to your point, let's just get better here. I don't need to worry about what's going to happen. You always need to worry about it, but if we get one more really good shot at this, if I got another year or two of Matthew Stafford still being Matthew Stafford, let's fire every bullet we have.
Remember what happened with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. When they drafted Love, he was like, why?
Right.
Go get me a guard or somebody who catches passes. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So this whole thing is about supplementing Matthew Stafford. If you can find another tight end, a matchup problem, a burner on the outside, I'd be interested.
Does corner not do that? Like if I put it this way, if he's in my office, I'm saying, look, I know you want the tight end or another burner on the outside. We're not going to have to score 38 points a game to win. If we score 28 points, we're going to win because we got these two guys that can take some points off the board, that we're not going to have to be the first one to 40 offense. Kind of has to be the only way we can win these games.
Yeah.
That I'm going to take some of this pressure off of you by not asking as much of you.
It may not be F them picks, but it could be you could trade up to get the corner you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there's a guy that's a gotta have, I don't know who that guy would be right now because it's all over the place as far as corners, but the top corner in the draft, the guy that everybody loves, if you want to move up and get him, that I would understand.
Yeah.
That would make sense. If we can go get a guy that's going to be special, all with it.
There's something wrong with the NFL. Like it's so crazy to me that was the Super Bowl last weekend or 2 weekends ago? 2 weekends ago?
Yes.
Or was it? No, it was last weekend. It was last weekend. Yeah. It was the 8th.
Was that last week already?
Yeah,
it was last week.
I'm already ready for it to start again.
It's coming around. Yeah.
Like I just
free agency. You got the franchise tag coming. That's going to be fun.
But I'm talking about games, DeMarco.
Yeah,
like
I know.
When the NBA season is over, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. Like, and when it comes back around again, it's almost like, really? Already? Like, because we just talk about the postseason. The baseball season is so blank and long. And look, I love baseball, right? But it's so long. It's like, okay, I want to catch my breath. The NFL season ends like, when does it start again? Like, bring it back
sport.
for more.
It's a great TV sport. Everybody loves it. But yes, but we got stuff like, I think, isn't Seattle going to franchise Kenneth Walker?
I would.
Yeah. If you're him, would you hold out? Hell no. Take the money.
Yeah, I mean, well, he can try to hold out, but he's going to, if they tag him, he's going to come in.
He'll be mad, but why? Yeah. Super Bowl MVP, and they give you a raise?
And you get a raise. You're going to make a ton of money. And if I'm the Seattle Seahawks, I'm also knowing that I can get out of this when I need to get out of this. I'm not locked into this.
Yes.
And the second I see it, yep, all right, we're done.
Yes.
Let's go get the next. And that league is ruthless when
and
it comes to that
there's
stuff.
what Laura was saying about Puka wilding out. There is a control mechanism. It's called franchise tag. Right. We'll just keep doing this year by year.
Whoever came up, like whatever league executive came up with the franchise tag should go to the Hall of Fame because it is a really effective way to keep the guy you want to keep without having to make a long-term commitment to him.
This ain't their first rodeo either.
A guy like that. Like, look, I have to have him now, but I don't know if I need him 2 years from now.
Right. We had one guy, and he's passed away. Lawrence Phillips was a legit, his contract was play for pay.
Yeah.
So if you missed games, you don't get paid. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Right. I want that talent on the field. I need incentives to keep you out there.
No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not signing up unless I'll sign up for guys that what is it? Wilding out. Is that what it is?
Out.
I'm not doing long-term wilding deals. I'm going to do short-term tags on guys that are wilding out.
We got and we got wilding out now. Look at this.
Come on, getting close.
Maybe I crashed on that bike. Maybe I did hit my head. Maybe I'm saying stuff that I never have before.
Trav. It suits you.
It doesn't feel right.
Gotta get those emergency brakes, man.
You know, some people feel like it's forced.
The top brake would have been fine. The front brake, I should say. What's that, Laura?
I said sometimes for guys it feels forced. Not for you. It really doesn't.
Okay, well, I'm glad it didn't sound that way because it certainly felt that way.
Oh, no.
Yeah, whenever I have to stop and think about the word like,
you're good. Yep.
Yeah. Got to think it through. Right?
Duval.
That guy did all right, too.
He did.
Coached
his butt off.
We'll go back, talk a little more about All-Star Weekend and LeBron, and here we go again, over again. Where's he going? Where's he going to end it? Is he going to end it? It is all coming up on a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday where we're breaking down the brand new All-Star format and all the highlights from a huge NBA All-Star weekend right here in Los Angeles. Reaction Monday is brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The road to glory begins for the black and gold. LAFC invade Honduras for their first match of 2026, facing Real España in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Global superstar Son Heung-min leads the black and gold into hostile territory, ready to light up Central America. The CONCACAF Champions Cup journey starts tomorrow. Pre-game gets going at 6:30 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
The rivalry that shaped football. The players who defined an era. Ronaldinho, Saviola, Rafa Marquez, Figo, Guti, Marcelo. Watch the Legends Series, FC Barcelona Legends versus Real Madrid Leyendas, live in LA on February 22nd at BMO Stadium. Tickets start at $35. New sections now open. Get your tickets at wearehouseofheroes.com.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers. Mason in Ireland.
I'm going to do something today, just because it'll be interesting.
What? The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I'm going into the YouTube chat.
Oh!
I'm going into the YouTube chat, and I'm going to announce that I'm in there, and let's see if these guys still shred me, Emily, and Morales to our face. Do you think they will?
They probably will.
Here's my first entry into the YouTube chat.
Uh-oh.
What's happening, players?
What's happening?
How are you spelling players?
No.
It's players.
Ireland, you are an idiot. Yes, there, right there. How about this guy? You're not ready for this, Ireland.
Would you not call them friends of the show after reading this? They're not really hammering you.
J.I., you big dummy. I kind of like it now.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Who dresses Mason? Now they're coming for you.
What do you mean? This is the thing.
Mason in Ireland, ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-317-2277. That's 800-317-2277.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Was it a couple of weeks ago where in our Race for the Crown draft, we picked our favorite Olympic winter sports?
Yes.
I don't know who got short track speed skating, but they win the draft after what we just watched.
Was that Funchy that got it?
I think I wasn't here yet.
Maybe. Yeah. It was the day you were at your wedding, I think.
Yeah.
DeMarco and I are here in the studio. We're watching short track speed skating in the Olympics, and that's where you got 4 guys on the ice at the same time, making very tight turns in very small quarters.
Yes.
It
with
feels
blades
like
on their feet.
Feels like there's a wipeout every time. And these guys have got these long, sharp blades on their feet. That blade came within inches of that guy's face.
I'm surprised we don't see like feet, fingers, throats,
impalements,
something, anything.
Look at this.
with how many times they go down.
Like, this guy is taking this other guy, and he literally, like, shoves him from the hip. Three guys go in there. Watch this skate come up right by this guy's face.
Right there.
No. Yikes.
I'm assuming the skates are sharp.
They have
the blades
to be.
are sharp. I'm assuming. So you would think there'd be more cuts.
Deaths?
Something.
Crazy.
Like you never see. I only saw it once in hockey. You remember that one?
Clinton Alarcha.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I only saw it one time. Yeah. You think
right? That was terrifying.
That was
terrifying. You know he
terrifying.
survived.
I know.
Yeah.
But that was scary.
That is great. Here we go again.
Yeah.
They're getting ready. They're getting ready to go around again.
See, that's all we're watching
and
for.
do it all over again. You just said something to me during the break. You said that your word of the day was avuncular.
Avuncular.
Do you have like a calendar that you get a word of the day?
No, this came up at the gym.
Okay.
It's the old dude. Avuncular. Came up again today. I had no idea. I've heard that word, like you said, forever.
My whole life, I had no idea what it meant.
Do you know what avuncular means?
I do not know.
Tim, are you in there? Do you know what avuncular means? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Laura?
No.
We're 0 for 5.
Have you heard the word avuncular before?
No.
Just you.
Just today?
With you.
Okay.
I knew what I thought it meant, but I was wrong. I thought it meant like happy-go-lucky and jovial.
That's what I thought it meant, or something close to that.
It has to do with your uncle.
That's it.
Yeah.
Avuncular. I'm assuming the unk in avuncular, maybe the uncle. It has something to do with your uncle. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I'm kind of disappointed. Like, I pictured you
Spell
waking
it.
up in the morning and
DeMarco.
then AVUNC. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. You guys spell it. Can you?
AVUNCULAR.
Yeah.
AR. Yeah.
AR.
That's one of the ones that, but I picture you like waking up in the morning, tearing your February 16th tab off of your calendar going, avuncular.
The word of the day is avuncular. Yes. Now we know what it means.
I Googled it just to make sure, and you're right.
Yeah. Crazy.
Who's telling you just random definitions of words?
I swear to God, I've never seen this dude actually work out, but he's at the gym every day.
Just dropping dictionary terms?
He kind of walks around, and he's kind of the mayor. He just says what's up, talks to people, and he moves on to the next group.
Is he the same one that tells you name the 3 things that
guy.
black people? Okay.
Black History Month. Give me 3 things that black people have invented. Right.
Did they invent the word of avuncular?
Right.
Does he look like he works out, though?
No, I think he might be like 80. Like he's old.
Oh, he's just out there to socialize.
Yeah, he just walks around the gym and he just hangs out. He's an old dude. Yeah.
He's Pops. Like he's a Pop.
Yeah,
he's way over Uncle.
Cool cat. He may not even have a membership. He just goes in there and chills. right.
By the way, those guys in the gym like that, they're awesome. They're great to be around. I got a guy like just like that at my gym. He's always
like that. If you're in there like pumping the weights out, is that when he comes over? Or is he waiting to catch you by like taking a sip of water or whatever?
Take a sip of water. Normally when I'm like casually walking out, I always see, and he always like, what's going on, nephew? What's going on with you? And I'm like, hey,
and he's just an older guy?
Older guy.
Yeah.
And he's getting that work in. I love it.
He'll sit there, watch your set. Yeah, come on over and say what's up.
Don't take this the wrong way. I could picture you as that guy 30 years from now.
Nah. I'm good.
I picture you hanging out, just dropping knowledge on people. They're going, because you like to talk to people.
I'm going to be home.
No, but you like to talk to people.
I'm going to be home.
The guy at your gym, he would try me one day. He might try me the second day, and then he's not coming back to the well because I'm not giving it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you engage.
I do. I when you see him coming, at least I do. I slow the treadmill down or stop it because I know he's going to want to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't care if I'm like mid-stride and sprinting.
What
He's
if
going
you
to start
just
talking.
Do you have headphones on?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do the Bluetooth things anymore. But
Oh,
yeah,
no, that's right.
But when I see him coming, like he'll give me the look like he's about to walk over, so I slow down or stop.
And he starts thumbing through his dictionary, getting ready to lay definitions on you.
He's got something he wants to tell me or lay on me. So
tell me about avuncular.
Right. Avuncular.
You know, you got to hit him back with a word tomorrow. You got to find some weird word in the avuncular's not even weird, but just find a word and
what do
say.
they call that? Is it bromide?
Bromide
for the soul, or little quips.
Okay.
You've seen it, A Few Good Men, where he's having like this little contest with the guy that sells papers.
Oh, right.
You got to
right.
Take them as they lay, all this type of stuff.
All the cliches.
Yeah. Every time I try to throw one out, he'll tell me the origin of.
Oh.
So I just listen now.
Well, now I kind of like this
Yeah,
guy.
he's a great dude.
Yeah.
Yes. Old dude.
He's very avuncular.
He might be avuncular.
I don't think I used that right. I'm sure he's somebody's uncle. I mean, I'm sure he had a sibling who had a child at some point
he is.
along the way.
Avuncular.
LeBron back to Cleveland. We're
He's
starting
avuncular.
that speculation all over. Yeah, he is that's for sure. I think we're all kind of spinning our wheels trying to figure out what's going to happen next. There's a million reasons Cleveland makes sense for him, for the league, for the Cavs, for everybody. There's a million reasons it makes no sense.
It could be here.
Yeah.
It could be here. It could be here
That
next
what you'd
year.
bet right now?
Why not? It seems like he can still play.
Oh, sure.
And if he can still play, why wouldn't you want him? Unless it's getting in the way of Luka developing.
It's a little bit like the Max Crosby thing. Am I
Yes.
better off with 4 quarters or $1? Right?
True.
Yeah. I can have the dollar, which.
But I don't think anybody's actually going to say that. Like having LeBron here is shortchanging Luka. No, I don't think Luka is going to say that.
I don't think so either, but I think it's more possible than it's ever been before because of the change in ownership.
Yes,
I
that
think
somebody will actually say it.
Had the ownership situation stayed the same, if it was still the Buss family that was in charge, that the Walter Group never got involved, then I would I'd be 1,000% in lockstep with you that he literally, if he said, I want to be here until I'm 50, they would say, great, looking forward to it. We'll throw a 50th, birthday party for you. I don't think that's what. Now, they may come up with something, but I don't think it's a stay as long as you want. I think it's a stay as long as it works for both of us.
Right. Mutually
beneficial.
Beneficial. The one thing I am afraid of for his sake, because I can't stand when people go at him because I don't think he deserves that.
Mhm.
He's never done anything wrong.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But if he leaves next season and the Lakers actually get better, immediately, and they go from what they are now
Where is
to
he in
true
this,
contender.
in this situation?
Let's
Where
say
is
he goes to Cleveland.
Okay.
And the Lakers get better.
Yeah.
That would be bad from my perspective, because now people would point and say, aha, I told you it was all him, which ain't the truth.
They're going to do it anyway.
You think?
I do.
In a year, the year he leaves, they get better, measurably better, even on defense.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
You
And
think?
even if they stay exactly the same, I think the narrative would be, hey, look, we just got to give this more time. Like LeBron blew us up so badly that we're still trying to dig out from underneath it. That the Laker fans that love him will always love him. The Laker fans that have always kept him at arm's length will always keep him at arm's length. I don't think anybody's changing their mind on this at all. The only way that it would change is if somehow, some way he comes back and they make a run at something, and then it would be because Luka did it and then LeBron was supporting him. But I don't think you're changing anybody's mind
either.
at this point.
I got one question for the young, real quick.
Avuncular.
Avuncular. Thank you. I've heard this before, and I don't believe people when they say this. They're not actually Laker fans. They're LeBron fans.
That's true.
So if he
That's
leaves,
normal.
If he leaves, you're done with the Lakers.
Yep.
A certain subset of Laker fans, yes.
I
Even
know
people
some.
from here.
Yes.
It depends. Were they a Laker fan before he got here?
That's a great question. I don't know. I never asked that question.
Yeah, if they were LeBron fans because they loved him in Miami or they loved him in Cleveland and he came here and now they're Laker fans because they love LeBron, they'll leave when LeBron leaves. But if you were just a Laker fan who came in here and fell in love with LeBron and LeBron leaves, you're not changing you're not.
Okay, I think I mean more for Laker fans. But go ahead, Laura.
So I have a friend, Gio, I'm giving you a shout out here. He's a huge LeBron fan. I mean, we get into arguments all the time about this. And he has personally told me he was a Laker fan before. And when LeBron got here, he was like, oh, I was ecstatic. My favorite player is now wearing the jersey that, he's representing the team. He's at a point that his fandom for LeBron is much bigger than it is for the Lakers, that when LeBron leaves, he doesn't think he will, but if he does, he is also changing ship.
That is so foreign to me. I have never
That's
liked a player
that's
more than the team.
I think that's a relatively small group.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a big group. I'm not saying they exist. I mean,
They do exist.
But I think that's, put it to you this way. You're not going to show up at crypto.com arena next year if he's somewhere else and go, where'd everybody go?
Right.
It's not going to be that.
No.
It's
Just
not
a small
going to be that.
subset of folks.
It's a very small group.
But also,
I think that's weird. I'm sorry.
But you know what's happened?
To each his own. Do you?
It is weird.
Don't listen. But I think that's strange.
This isn't a perfect comparison. For instance, there are just some guys that are so incredibly compelling. For instance, watching Ohtani on the Angels was interesting. When he would come up to bat, I'm going to stop. I'm going to watch him. If he's pitching that night, I'm going to watch the Angel game. I don't have an Angel fandom, but I sure like looking at that. And then when he came over to the team that I care about, like you were talking about, Laura, wearing the Dodger jersey, he just shot right to the top of the list of my favorite Dodgers, ever. But if he just all of a sudden left, that doesn't change my Dodger fandom at all.
You know what?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It stays exactly where, but while he's here, holy.
The only
blank.
sport where that kind of happens to me is F1.
Oh, they change teams?
I like drivers.
Yeah.
If they leave this team and go to this team, I like that team now. That's the only place I
think
can
the
do that.
NBA's like the NBA, you can be a fan of a player equal to or even more than the fan of a team.
Wow.
Now you can.
I think
it's a
so.
new phenomenon, I think.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Our generation's different. We root for the laundry, right? This is our team. This is our guy. And we'll have favorite players, whoever happens to be there at any given time, right? You came up at the right time. Eddie Jones could have been your favorite Laker. Nick Van Exel could have been your favorite Laker.
At one time, he was.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, it was that's Magic Johnson or Kobe Bryant or whoever it is in your – but, yeah, now – I mean, nobody watches the games anymore. It's about the rumors. It's about the highlights.
Right.
And I shouldn't say
The
nobody,
podcasts.
but yeah, that's fun too. But that's why you get these connections, I think, to the players more than I like him.
Right.
I like what he says. I like what he does. I like how he plays, as opposed to he happens to be on my favorite team. It's different now.
That's true.
The name in the back matters more than the name in the front, I think, for the younger generation, which to me is wild. My nephew was born in 2000. He's your, in the generation of DeAndre, but because he grew up watching my sister and us, like, really root for the Lakers, he has a Laker fandom. He doesn't have a player fandom.
What about you? Player or team?
If I'm being honest with you, I just like the game in general.
Yeah.
I consider myself more a Lakers fan because my family, we're all vetted with the Lakers. My mom's a big Lakers fan. My whole family is pretty much primarily Lakers fans. I do just like the game in general. Like, I do like watching. I'm different, though. I grew up playing basketball, so my perspective is a little different than the average, listener. But you got to, like, think about it. Like, me growing up, like, it was like, oh, I'm a Curry fan. Like, I love Stephen Curry. I love watching Stephen Curry play. I like Kevin Durant. I'm going to follow Kevin Durant. I'm going to buy his shoes. I'm going to get all his merch. We did have that era as far as our generation because you felt more connected with them. You know what I mean?
Well, Kevin Durant's a great example. Kevin Durant, I think, has played for every team in the league at this point.
Exactly.
And yet,
Either
if
that
you're,
or his burner phone.
Right, but if you're a KD fan, I don't care. I don't care if he's on the Warriors, OKC, Brooklyn.
Kind of a nomad.
Wherever he is, I'm here to watch Kevin Durant do what Kevin Durant does. 7 feet tall, handle, shoot, score. Like, yeah, I love that.
Tim said, pick a side, DeAndre. He came in here trying to say, you got to pick a side.
I'm a Lakers fan. It's not that hard. I'm a Lakers fan.
Also, really
that was very avuncular of you.
I just think we should make everybody avuncular.
Avuncular.
Or if you're angry, hey, you're being really avuncular right now.
That's right.
You and your damn avuncular attitude.
Really quick to Travis's point, one thing that I never understood with people saying that the Lakers needed a star, like, yes, we grew up in an era where we had, and the Lakers were known to have stars. But even when they didn't, there was still people in the seats. Like, there's always. So this notion of, like, if I don't have LeBron here, if I don't have a star here, there's going to be an empty crypt. I know that,
He's from
but
Slovenia.
I get that. But I'm saying before, when we were trying to say, like, yo, it's time to move away from LeBron, it's like, no, because we need people in the stands. And I'm like, bro, there's always been people in the stands.
I will say, though, that the product itself, though, I get it. The seats are going to sell out because it's the Lakers, it's the brand. But sitting there and watching Brandon Bass and guys like that play the game, it's not.
What Laker fans won't tolerate is if it's a terrible team and it looks like there's no end in sight and the ownership is bad with no plan to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but if you put together a plan that said, here's what we're going to do, here's how we're going to go about it, and then at the end of year one, they were closer to their goal than they were at the beginning. And then at the end of year two, they were closer than they were. And we're getting closer to the goal, kind of like what Oklahoma City did. You can go through a period of time, but what they've opted to do is constantly try to hit a grand slam, constantly try to catch lightning in a bottle with star players, which also is incredibly compelling. It's just not as likely to end in a championship.
This is true, and you had to because of LeBron, and that's about to come to an end, I think.
Watching Marcelo Huertas out there, Trav.
Yeah, you can't do that for very long, and it better lead to the next thing, right? If we're just doing a
Timofey Mozgov, man.
If Tarek Black is the guy that you're going to, I remember when they signed him, and everybody went. Him and Dang were like opening night, and it's like, what's going on?
Oh, my God.
Like this, that's it?
We have lost our mind.
That's it? That's what we're doing? Little shop talk is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
How did the post game with Wemby go? Because, of course, I've offered many times to put you on my shoulders, to put you on a chair. You've said no, he doesn't like that.
He shook my hand afterwards.
Really?
He's a very prim and proper young man.
Did his middle finger touch your armpit when he shook your hand?
I mean, it felt like that, yeah. He engulfed my hand, that's for sure.
Just give you a little tickle on the pit, you know what I'm saying?
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
John Ireland here. Are you sore? If you are active, you work out, play golf, tennis, soccer, football, basketball, are you a runner? Do you bike or exercise regularly? If you do, you need this recovery product. Go to this website, iSpotActive.com. iSpotActive.com. They make compression wear with pockets. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. The long sleeve shirt has 8 flexible gel packs that fit in pockets, upper back, lower back, elbows. It's form-fitting, moisture wicking, doesn't stick to your body. There's no polyester to make you sweat. If you love to do what you do what you love with iSpot Active. Go to that website, iSpotActive.com. Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. No more strapping on ice bags or trips to the cryo place where you got to drop $50 every time you do it. Ice and go. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. Get yours today. You won't be sorry at iSpotActive.com.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all of that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
I love this.
Speed skating?
I do.
It's fun. Yeah.
If you wanted to make it a weekly sport, you have to add fighting.
Did you see where there was a fight between Canada and France, and you can't fight in the Olympics. It's against the rules. And
in what sport?
Hockey.
In hockey. Okay, right.
Yeah, they're all making it like in the NHL, it's 5 minutes. You go sit down and you come back in and you get suspended for a game. The French guy got sent home. They're like, he's done. We're done with
you
it.
meant curling. Weren't the Canadians cheating in curling?
Was it the Canadians?
The
Canadians
cheating
he
twice.
touched the stone past
2
the line.
times. See? Oh, lying Canadians.
Yeah.
Laura, when is the John Cena interview with O'Shea Jackson Jr.?
The 18th.
The 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's the podcast called again?
Give me 1 second.
I forgot what it's called.
It's O'Shea's podcast?
O'Shea's podcast. He does a wrestling podcast. He's really good at it.
Yeah.
So he's going to have
No contest wrestling.
No contest wrestling. He's going to have John Cena on, which is going to be awesome because John Cena is wrapping up his career.
Right.
So I'm hoping this interview is going to be a shoot. That is a real interview.
Shoot?
That's what they call it.
Okay.
When you're speaking the truth, it's called a shoot interview.
Okay.
A work interview, he's selling tickets. Come see me wrestle this guy at WrestleMania. A shoot interview, it's really John talking about the business.
Oh.
And there's a lot of stuff going on. So I wonder
That would be interesting.
If he'll shoot on Triple H.
Yeah.
Air it out, baby. I want him to
Absolutely.
air it out.
O'Shea loves the biz. I think he's got some real questions, so I'm going to tune in. I can't wait.
So when The Wiz came on with us, that was The Miz.
Yeah.
Sorry, The Miz. when The Miz came on with us, that was a work? Because he was selling tickets.
We weren't really asking hardcore questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you call him the Wiz?
No, I just kept getting the date wrong that day.
I thought you called him something else. Didn't you call him something?
I kept getting the date wrong.
The date
and
wrong?
he kept correcting me.
Oh, is that what it was?
I only got it wrong like 3 times.
So you guys he was promoting something. It was a WWE event. So he, at that moment, he locked in.
He's working. That's a work. Yeah. I thought, didn't we have, what's his name too? Lion Salt. Oh, my God. Chris Jericho. Didn't you sit with?
I don't think I was here for that.
I think we had Jericho.
Okay.
Did you have the Big Show? Who had the Big Show?
We have not had the Big Show.
Yeah, we had.
Sedano and Cap had the Big Show.
He's now considered Paul White, though.
Paul White? Oh, because the Big Show is owned by WWE.
Oh, they own the name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as in Dwayne Johnson and The Rock.
Yeah.
So if he says The Rock, you got to pay him.
Right. Exactly right. All right. We mentioned it earlier. Happy 68th birthday to actor, musician, rapper Ice-T. 68.
Happy birthday. Do you guys remember his first rap?
Was it about the cops? That one?
No.
Was that not his first one?
That's Cop Killer.
Okay.
It's called 6 in the Morning.
Wait, we got Funchy. Hold up.
You got
Hollywood Funch is about to come through. Hold up, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's warming up. Look at him.
Look
okay.
at him.
He's putting on the headphones. He is
6
here.
in the Morning was that song. And it was, you had to.
I'm here.
You had it on like little cassette tapes.
Remember he had his ex-wife on the cover?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
The Power album?
Yeah.
Yes.
With the shotgun?
Yes. Yes. I will show you the album cover. Yes. It was worth buying the album.
And have you
just
seen
for
her
that.
recently? She looks the same.
Absolutely. We'll just leave it there.
68. Detective Tutuola.
Still doing it. Yes.
It was today. I'm not going to give you the year. In the town of Haleyville, Alabama, it was the first town to ever use the 911 emergency service.
In Alabama. That makes sense.
What year do you think 911 made its debut? Anybody want to take a guess here? It's way earlier than you think. Bunch?
1951.
You're kind of, it's 1968.
Oh, 1968, the first 911 call.
Did you ever hear a 911 until like in high school was the first time I ever remember hearing about that? That was the 80s. It was 20 years before
911.
that. Do you?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Oh,
yeah.
I must have not been paying
because
attention.
Mom would, in any trouble, call 911.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 411 was information.
411, there was a number this is how old DeMarco is,
Yeah.
not me, just DeMarco.
Oh, stop. Yeah.
You used to be able to call a phone number to get the time.
Popcorn.
You would get time.
You would spell popcorn.
Is that what the number was?
Yeah, that's what if you wanted the
Oh,
time.
I never knew that.
You spell popcorn
At the
and
tone,
you get the time.
will be
yes
5:52.
Click, click.
Click, click.
DeMarco.
The time is.
So
right.
stupid.
It's super random, but I got a text from somebody. When did you mention Lawrence Phillips that I missed it?
Oh, he did half an hour ago, about to pay for play.
Yes,
So
Lawrence Phillips'
he went
first
to
deal.
my high school. He went to Baldwin Park High.
LP, no way.
Yeah.
Okay.
He won CIF there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He was a monster.
By far the most talented guy I've ever seen
That's what
play
you
running
said.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, over you, around you, could catch, could do anything. The only problem was...
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Today in 1991, the 300th episode of Saturday Night Live aired on
No
NBC.
way.
That's one of those things that because of how old I am and when that show debuted, there's never been a time in my conscious life where Saturday Night Live wasn't a part of it.
I don't have a chance to watch SNL from start to finish now.
Because it's on too late?
No, I would never be able to binge and finish.
Oh, okay.
If I wanted to watch every SNL.
Oh.
I don't think
You'd have to set aside a lot of time.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way I could watch everything, every SNL.
This is why it's better now. Not the show is better, but why being an SNL fan is a little easier. You get the good stuff. Like the stuff that sucks, that makes the air, and quite frankly, a lot of it's not very good. You just never see it again. It disappears into the ether. But the stuff that hits, it's on your phone,
it's right
the next
there.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to see it.
Favorite SNL cast member not named Eddie Murphy.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy's too easy.
Garrett Morrison.
Garrett Morris?
Garrett Morris.
Yeah, Chico Escuela,
Yes.
baseball have been very, very good to me.
Hilarious,
Yeah,
yes.
That was good stuff. It was today in 2005 that the National Hockey League canceled its season and the playoffs.
Is that when they called it the Garage League?
That's when it's like, you're just going to not have a season? They're like, yep. Okay.
That's it.
I mean, that
Yes.
doesn't seem like a very good idea for anybody, but
Wow.
that's how you're going to do it. That's how you're going to do it. And today in 2007, Britney Spears shaved her head.
Really? Is that
Yep.
when she shaved her head?
That's when she shaved her head.
Oh, man. I don't know what to say about Britney.
There's a lot to say
There's
about
a lot
Britney.
to say.
She needs help.
Just keep it there.
Yeah, she's hopefully she's doing all right. Big fan of Britney Spears. Big fan. Big fan.
Oops,
of
I
Britney
did it
Spears.
again.
We'll see y'all again tomorrow. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN All.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew Retail Trailer to shop men's and women's apparel made for the course and beyond. Plus a limited edition Los Angeles collection with 100% of proceeds benefiting the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you're not in Riviera,